Bow, bow. Alice, 97.3. Sarah and Vinnie, Alice's morning show. Everybody got your coffee? We have our San Francisco Bay coffee at the ready.
Yeah.
Need to make sure we're fueled up for the big show today.
I'm ready.
We do have a big show today, too.
Is that right? Bigger than normal?
I think so.
Okay.
Danielle Reyes is going to come in.
Oh,
Yeah, we're going to play Bridge the Gap at 8 o'clock.
she's pretty damn great.
Yeah.
I really want her to play Survivor, but I know that she's,
I'd love her to go on Survivor.
she'd be great.
There's all these reality shows, and they become jumping off points for people to have these like reality show based careers. Like there's a pool of people from all these different kinds of reality shows. Mm-hmm. But I don't think I've ever seen anybody go from any other reality show onto Survivor. Have I? Survivor people have gone on to a million different shows, including over to Big Brother and so some of the biggies. I don't think anybody from...
What about none of the Big Brother guys?
That's what I was thinking, but I don't think so. I mean, there is a star on there. The chick who played Blair on The Facts of Life, she went on.
Well, there was
Jimmy Johnson was on there.
Football coach,
There's been
other
a few football players.
Eddie George was one of the football players that went on there, but yeah, I can't think of.
It's weird. It's almost like they're the generation point. Like they're vetting and putting these people into the pool. But they do. Sometimes a Survivor person will go on other things, but never does anybody else come on. I don't know. It's weird.
It would be a weird reality if you can cobble together a living doing random TV shows, good for them.
Yeah. I'd like to see Johnny Mosley do Survivor. He's so likable, very physical.
He could do it.
Yeah.
I would put my money on him. I would take him over the field if it were just
right.
who you betting on.
Right.
I'll take him. But I also think he's got a great life and probably thinks,
what do I want to do that to myself for?
In my life?
Yeah. Well, he was asked to do, he did Skating with the Stars.
Totally different and not nearly as cool.
Not nearly as cool. And then he was asked, I think he was asked to do Big Brother, like the celebrity Big Brother, and he was like, no. And then he tells me, I'm like, what? He goes, oh, is that a good show? I'm like, you went on Skating with the Stars, but you're not going to go on Big Brother? But anyway, back to the point of this whole thing. Danielle Reyes, who was a Big Brother star and has done now a season of The Traitors, which she went very far in the game.
How far did she get, though? Top 5?
Yeah, I think so.
That's super respectable.
Yeah. Maybe, when they get it down to 5, that's when the game changes and they do this whole thing to, do the eliminations. The thing about The Traitors is that, so if a traitor makes it to the final number, because the number can be different, then they win all the money. Everybody who isn't a traitor who's made it to the end is out of luck.
There's more than one traitor?
Yes. So there's a group of traitors to begin with. And it's a different number all the time.
Oh.
Or it has been. It's only been 4 seasons. But there's a different number of traitors. They're all hiding that from everybody else and acting like they're helping to look for the traitors.
So they never bring anyone into confidence and say...
No, they can't. That's actually one of the rules. They can't say that anyone else is a traitor. They can't say, I know this guy's a traitor, because how would they know? They can say that. They just can't say, I'm a traitor, so I know he's a traitor. You can't reveal it. Even if you're asked directly, and sometimes they are, and it's funny to watch how you have to lie right into someone's eyes. Like, no, I'm a faithful. Because you're either a faithful or a traitor. So
Would you go on Traitors?
I'd love to go on Traitors.
You would?
Yep.
Huh.
Yeah. I would. I love that show.
Why don't you apply?
Lazy, I guess. What do they want me for? Although they're taking regular people this time.
I would think that they would. And I realize, I think you realize more than anyone, you have a lot of days off owed you.
I do. I have a lot of days off. I could take a month and just be like, I'm going to go on the Traitors. I really want to go on to the Traitors.
Danielle texted me and said Hayden and Cowboy from Big Brother played on Survivor.
I don't know who Hayden and Cowboy are, but thank you, Danielle. Good to know you're up and listening. And
she's ready. She's training for Bridge the Gap today.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Study up. Hey, Danielle, just get in here. Just come hang out. We're not going to kick you out after you lose or win. Maybe I should say win or lose.
I don't know.
But yeah, she can hang. I love Danielle. But yes, I think she should do Survivor. I feel like she'd be good on that. She's in good shape. I mean, she's older now. We're all older now. And she's got to be pushing 50.
She was working out hard for that. I knew something was coming the way she was on her Instagram doing
because when she went on the Traitors?
She was doing major workouts
she looked
to get it. Yeah.
amazing. Like her hair was amazing. And I wonder if she has the same hair. Can't wait to see it, Danielle.
I'm so excited to meet her.
Oh, have you never met her?
No.
You like
Did
her.
you watch her season of the Traitors?
I did.
Yeah, she's great on that.
I'll have to go back and watch her Big Brother season, though.
Danielle, I will say, here's the thing about Danielle. Listen up, Danielle. She is really in her own head. And so when it gets to crunch time on a game like this, she can overthink things.
Well, most people do.
She does it in a very special way. Like on her season of Big Brother, and she was early days, like maybe season 3.
Mm-hmm.
She gets to the end, and at this point, they weren't sequestering the contestants. Once they were off the show, they were off the show. And they could go home and watch the show, and did. And she was in the diary room saying, yeah, I'm the devil. I just killed another one. And not super flattering, like that person's an idiot and I got him out. And then so as everyone's leaving and it's down to 2 and they're all going to vote as to who's going to win this thing. There she is she is going mental. She's like, she looks like a deer in the headlights in some of the shots because she's just like, oh, I didn't mean it. Or whatever. I went in there to give them a good TV show.
Right. And she was punished for giving good TV.
She was.
That
because
stinks.
she 100% won that season of Big Brother. The other person was like a tag along, really. But they all were so mad at her.
We've seen that before, though.
Yeah.
That was a Survivor thing, too.
Yes.
You're a rat. You're a rat. And you're like, take it easy. Everybody's here to do a TV show.
Right.
It's a game.
Yep.
You didn't, I don't know. It's very strange.
But that's the thing. Jury management has become this thing on these reality shows where you're trying to, you don't want blood on but you also do need to get blood on your hands because you have to build a resume.
I would love to go on Big Brother. If I was going to go on any show.
I would love to see you on Big Brother.
That's the one I would do. Maybe one day.
Yeah. Well,
it seems like you have to really know the show, though. I need to watch more seasons.
Well, if you found out you were going to go on, wouldn't you?
Well, how long do you get,
Yeah, that's true. I don't know. It does seem like surprise, pack a bag.
I wouldn't want to study to go on Big Brother, though. That's ridiculous. Like, you know the game.
Right.
You don't need to study. I think Survivor tried to create that reality with some of those questions they asked in seasons past where they're like, in season 4, and
put these seasons in order.
Who remembers that?
Like, oh my God, dude, there's been 40-something seasons by the time they did that. I know.
I'm a fan, but come on.
That was and I've watched every season, and I was like, there is absolutely no way I could put those in order.
But we watch at night before bedtime. Like, take it easy with the whole memorization.
We're not making notes and running through and that's not something that you would think to do. Was a kid on Survivor or maybe Big Brother, one of the big reality shows where he was at home making the same puzzles that he'd seen them do. Was that a bunch of
them?
thing?
Yes, a bunch of them ended up admitting to that puzzle doing thing. And
I've been practicing the puzzles.
Yeah, and I think that's also more. Look, there's money up for grabs, and you're trying to win. Yep. Everyone goes pro, I guess, right?
Yeah. Why not? If you knew you were going to go on Survivor and you had the wherewithal to think to yourself, what are some of the common puzzles? And because they definitely do, they always do big jigsaw puzzles. There's always trick question, like that one with the triangles. How many triangles are in this triangle? Like John and I seriously paused the TV and did our own count on the triangles to try to get them.
And
I can't remember if we had it or not, but I don't think so. It was really hard. So I would definitely practice stuff like that. They do slide puzzles sometimes, and those are their own, you have to sort of know how those work. which I really don't. I've never really remember those little. Remember you'd have like a little 9-square plastic puzzle and you'd be playing with it.
I just feel like I don't want to go pro in Survivor. Right. I just want to go and I don't want to do it at all, really.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I do.
Right.
I mean, I am sure. Yes.
Oh, you are.
No, I mean, it's not for me. It's really not for me.
I think that you would do very well on that show.
I think I would like it, but ultimately,
you're physical, you're social.
I know, but I think that there's other issues that I personally have. Like, these are things why I'm in couples counseling.
Oh.
The missus is like, you're bringing your laundry with you. Or you're betting with
wait,
can we just go for a weekend?
She went for the
no, she
for the
does,
thing.
But I'm just saying everything's a thing with me.
Yes.
You want me to take a trip? Let me figure out if I can. You know what I mean? I understand her grind. It's just that I've always been like, I didn't change.
Yeah.
Since she met me, I've been the same guy that I am.
You are difficult. There's no question.
I'm not saying I'm not.
No, I've known her. I've known you for 30 years of my life here. And I definitely feel like I know your rhythms. I know what you need that day.
Mm-hmm.
You handsome, brave.
Thank you.
Courageous man. You are, but I don't have to live with you. And
listen,
I'm not dating you.
This is one of the things that I mean you no harm. Like, I'm just trying to survive.
But I'm doing me.
I have things that can totally torpedo me. Torpedo my whole freaking life and my kid. Like, I can't let that happen. And this rigidity, is for that reason, because of that. Like, and so it's okay. You don't have to hate me over it, but it's always been.
I had this when you first met me, when you had stars in your eyes.
It's always been.
Yeah.
It's not new. So anyway, Survivor would present real challenges for me.
Yeah.
I can't do anything when I'm hungry.
You know what? Hangry occurred to me as well. Hunger would be the big thing for me on Survivor.
I would never go on Survivor. I would die. I would explode after one day without food.
I wonder if you get used to it. They say there's almost like a starvation euphoria after once your the stomach pangs and all, the hunger pangs are done. Like, you start to get into this floaty, towards heaven, I guess.
Well, you don't have a choice,
right?
I mean, you've now put yourself on an island in the middle of nowhere, and you've done all the stuff and gotten all the shots and all the things, and now you're gonna go, I really need a Snickers. I gotta go.
I feel like my addictions are way too strong to go onto something like I would have serious coffee withdrawal.
And your vape.
Right, and that.
They won't let you bring that.
No. Good God, no.
And I love that there have been people in the past who go, this is how I'll quit. I'll just go on. And then the guy with the ciggies who, decides to go on Survivor is like, I smoked my last one before we got on the plane to come here, and now I'm in with full withdrawal. Well, what did you think was going to happen?
I'm in a bad mood. Yeah, what did you think? You were just going to forget that you smoke?
But whatever.
It would be hard. Okay, let's stay somewhat on time. We have a big show today. Danielle, get your ass in here. And don't overthink it, girl. Let's just get through this. Come on, bring it back to Gen X. The Millennials have Teeyona coming back in. They played Teeyona won. I guess it was 3 weeks ago now. It's been a while since we played the game. But she'll be defending her title. So, Dirty Feet, Stinky Farts. I have those for you next. KLLC HD1 San Francisco.
Is that it?
It's a tease. That was a tease.
No, thanks.
No, you have to.
Okay.
You have no choice.
All right.
Alice, 97.3. Sarah and Vinnie, Alice's morning show. Thank you so much for being here. Not only are we fully fueled by San Francisco Bay Coffee, but they're also your sponsor this hour. One small sip for a better tomorrow and a way better morning. Seriously, you go on Survivor and you don't have your San Francisco Bay Coffee with you. Oh, once in a while they'll give you a reward and it'll be coffee on that show. Probably because somebody is just like hankering for it so bad. And I always get that. Whenever they get food on Survivor, I'm like, oh, thank God for that. But then they give them coffee. I'm like, oh, I would need that. You have a way better morning with San Francisco Bay Coffee. Available in whole bean, ground, and 1 cup coffee pods, which are compostable and always have been. Like they didn't want to create a bunch of plastic trash. And you can get them all at Amazon.com. And please support the sponsors that support the show.
You can feel good about these guys.
You can. Plus, coffee the whole time. Our phone number is 800-400-3697. You can call us, blah, blah, blah. You can text us, all your kind thoughts. Email us anytime, too. SarahAndVinnieRadio@gmail.com. Okay, let's start with, I had a couple things, but I wanted to do this because I just knew whenever I think about dirty feet, I think about you with your girlfriend who was walking around barefoot all day, and you were like, you're not getting in this bed with those feet. Of course, the feet are way down the bottom of the bed.
No, she needed to go wash those feet. Like I'm okay with, I liked her. I wasn't tripping on most of the things that she had going on with her. But, like a whole day without a shower and then just getting in bed, like I would never do that. But you can't get in the bed with your feet.
Yeah.
Looking like
I can't have my
just
feet in a bed with
up.
those feet.
Well, it's not even that. It's the bedding. Like you're going to put your
Yeah, I'm not going to put my face down there.
Your asphalt feet.
Just my feet.
You know how they get blackened completely?
Yeah, absolutely. I have a picture for you.
Oh.
Yeah.
And that's not even that bad. That is not a whole day of walking on asphalt. That is actually not that bad. That's just a guy who walks around barefoot a lot. Mm-hmm. So we're talking about Benny Blanco, who already to me is, I don't know. I'm sure he's got very attractive qualities. I find him Shrekish.
He's an ogre.
Yes.
He's literally part ogre. You can't change my mind. Yeah. He's written some of my favorite songs of all time.
Is that so? Which ones? I don't know any of his songs.
Like every banger ever.
Oh.
There's a song
banger ever.
He did that song that Justin Bieber did. Love Yourself.
Oh.
It was written by Benny Blanco and Ed Sheeran.
Oh my God, I actually do love that song. Turns out I love Benny Blanco, but I don't find him attractive at all. And I do think that Selena Gomez is super beautiful. Like I love the look of her. I think that she's adorable. And they married, I don't know, last summer.
Yeah.
Hasn't been that long, but they've been together for a little while here. And she clearly accepts everything about him. All the things that I'd be like, ugh.
Well, it starts like that.
It does, man.
And then he'll be in couple like hearing about it. The feet,
like, but I've always had dirty feet.
You don't get to have them anymore.
So he's got a new podcast that he does with that guy, Little Dicky.
Okay.
And let me see if I can find the name. What's the name of that podcast?
I don't know, but I like the style.
It's called Friends Keep Secrets.
It's not really a podcast. I mean, it is a podcast, but they're in a house. They move around the house and they do different stuff. So it's not just audio and people sitting on camera. It's kind of a whole, it's like, come hang with us.
That's fun.
Yeah, I like it a lot. I wish we could do that.
Lil Dicky's wife is on it too.
Yes.
Her name's Kristen.
Mm-hmm.
Kristen Dickey, I guess.
Another man I wouldn't marry, Lil Dicky.
Ooh, yeah, no. I liked him better as Kendall Jenner.
Oh my gosh.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
The one where he switches places with Chris Brown.
Yes.
Everyone's
Chris
switching places.
Brown's body.
Yeah, it's funny. Anyway, that is you know what? We should post that for people to look at. It's a really funny video. It's the only thing I know of Little Dicky, except that I guess he's friends with Benny Blanco and somehow tricked a lady into marrying him. So good for all of them.
So what's this about his feet though? So that's the feet thing is like his hill he's gonna die on. I have to have dirty feet. I have to be barefoot everywhere.
So he, I guess, is a barefoot guy. So it sounds like this podcast, they're like, if they're not just sitting and doing a podcast or doing some kind of a broadcast situation and walking around, that if he puts his feet up on the coffee table or on the couch, which he's got his filthy, dirty feet jammed between the couch cushions. And frankly, that couch doesn't look all that good. Like, it looks like a kind of a dirty couch. And you'd think these people in their mansions wouldn't have that.
What I think is rich people aren't worried about stuff like this. They don't trip on it because they'll just turn that couch out in a finger snap and
or
get a new
their staff comes in with the steam cleaner.
I don't even think they bother. Like, if you've got the kind of money that some of these musicians are able to accumulate, Benny Blanco marrying what's her name, who's
Selena Gomez,
a billionaire, right?
Yeah.
They don't care. Why would they? They'll get a new like my mom cared very much about her carpet, about the furniture, about what I couldn't do. You cannot work on your skateboard in here. But I'm trying to watch TV. One or the other. You can't have your skateboard in my living room.
This is my beautiful living room.
I'll leave.
I think too, like, if you're a struggling musician and you're living in a hovel somewhere and, a roommate situation, like maybe you even sleep in a closet or say you drag a mattress in there and that's just your room underneath someone else's clothes, that it's not like you're going to get a mansion and all of a sudden change all your ways either.
Good point.
You're just living in it just the way you lived in the other place. It's just there's more room for your crap.
If anything, I think you now are emboldened to indulge yourself. Like, I am always barefoot, and now I don't have to care where I put my feet ever at all. Even if a person says, gross, you can go,
so what? What about it?
Please.
Yeah. So last week on his new podcast, he was showing off his dirty feet. And then he also, do you have the one little sound clip? Yeah,
let me just play it. This is a little clip from a trailer for the podcast.
Whole goal here, this entire home is
Wait, see if you guys can pick this up.
I was going to pick up. I like
okay, so that's
It was a little squeak, like a little pips.
That's Little Dickie's girl.
Yeah. So now that's Little Dickie, and the girl laughing is his wife, and they're...
And whose show is this? This is Little Dickie's show?
It's their show, the three of them. It's Benny Blanco, Little Dickie, and Little Dickie's wife.
So he's not a guest, Benny Blanco.
No, apparently.
Yeah, they're buds.
Not.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So he's showing off his dirty feet. They were commenting on that, and he says, let's see if it was not a very impressive toot at all. I was really sort of hoping, but I didn't realize it was just going to be a squeak.
It was just so charming.
I actually prefer the squeak to some juicy ripper.
Oh, really?
You want a juicy ripper?
Yes.
No.
If you're going to fart on mic, make it a good one.
Oh, no.
I mean, because you know what? That one sounds to me like something that somebody squeezed out. Like, ugh. Don't do that.
Well, it's hard to fart on command, right?
Well,
I wouldn't know. I've never tried.
Really?
I am not a fan.
Oh.
Susan likes to fart and
well,
anyway.
I feel like farting is just human.
Yeah, but you don't have to bathe in it. You don't have to.
Yeah, but you also shouldn't have to hide it. You should just be able to. You should be able to let it go.
You don't need to backstroke in it either. Like, it's, that whole like, hey, everyone, stop everything. And then also this, like, if you're really rank.
Yeah. If you're really stinky, really, I think that's where the consideration factor comes in. Like, sometimes if you eat something that's causing a situation, just know that you're offensive. But farts are always funny. In my humble opinion. So on this week's episode, last week on his show, he shows off his dirty feet. He gleefully cuts the cheese, and Selena Gomez's fans went crazy. They are urging
they don't love it.
They're urging her to divorce him.
I mean, this is what happens when you marry a boy. They're a boy at the end of the day. Unfortunately.
That is a solid point. Right. They're not going to suddenly be a girl.
You know, I went for a hike yesterday, and I'm out there for I did like a 3-mile circle on these trails near my house. And at one point, I'm walking, and there's a lady coming at me. And I swear, every time it occurs to me, like, I'm not a bear. I'm not a reason to be worried or concerned. I'm going to walk right by you. I feel terrible that you might be thinking weird thoughts about running into a guy on a hiking trail, but I very carefully am trying to rebuild our rep.
That's good.
One hiking
every man
trail
should.
at a time, like one little bit at a time. Hello, do.
It's very thoughtful of
I'm
you.
just trying to really be very careful.
If every man who's heard do you choose the bear or the man? If only everyone would be as cognizant of that. We come from very different viewpoints, men and women, and it's nice that you are considering that.
Well, I hello and dude right away, right away out of there.
Right.
I hope she felt safe enough to continue her hike and didn't think maybe I need to cock my gun. I don't know if she was carrying or not. I don't know what your move is.
I wonder about if you're on a true hiking trail and not just through a neighborhood, because my hike is this neighborhood that I go through, and so I don't have as much fear. Like if anyone's coming, they're on the opposite side of the street because they're going the other direction, and there's very few places. Only one section that's sort of in the wilderness, and then you're back into the neighborhoods, and there's cars every now and then. And I would think that if you were on a trail, you might be less likely to wear your earbuds, because if you pass by the man who isn't a bear and he decides he's going to turn around and follow you and he's seen your earbuds, like that would freak me out.
Oh, Jesus. See, I didn't even think of that, but yeah. Okay. You would have to think of that, I guess. I had earbuds in, so I was rocking out and just saw her. And usually I'm just trucking.
Yep.
And then I look up and I'm sort of almost caught off guard. Like, oh,
I'm a nice guy.
And I didn't say that, but I did say, hello.
You try to project.
And I didn't break my stride at all.
Where were we?
Benny Blanco's toot.
So Benny Blanco, he shows off his dirty feet. He rips one, he squeaks one on his podcast, and the internet falls apart. Selena Gomez fans are urging her to divorce him. That is not happening. On this week's episode of the show, Selena made an appearance. And
Did she want to squash all the stuff? Oh, she's kissing him.
His feet, by the way, I will say in this one. So he's sitting on maybe it's the same couch. I don't know, but his foot is over on the coffee table.
That's the same couch.
And his feet are, I think, cleaner than they were last week. But she is kissing right on the top at the toes. It's actually a very cute shot of her. But she is demonstrating that she's down with his nasty feet.
They're clean.
They're not even nasty.
In this one.
That isn't nasty. They're feet, and he walks on them.
Well, there's some brown on the bottom there. That's definitely, it looks like, but when you have serious calluses, if you walk around barefoot all the time, you'll get some discoloration.
You will have that from day to day because
you can
accumulates.
Scrub your feet and you'll still potentially have some discoloration. And she's fine with it. She's right there. She gets right in there and gives him a big smooch. They're not that bad. They look crusty in that last picture. Just like, they weren't exactly clean, but they're fine. So she gently kisses one of his toes, and then she nuzzled her head lovingly against his foot. And there you go.
Okay.
She's going to keep him.
Well, nothing's happened for them yet. They're in heaven. They're rich people, newlyweds, no kids. Like, they're living their life. They're stoked. They put out that record. I didn't do much, did it?
No,
but I enjoyed it.
Oh, you liked it?
Yeah, it's a good vibe.
Okay.
What's the name of that again? Like How We Met or our story about how we got to our wedding or something like that?
I don't know, but it
most
came
romantic,
out right around that time.
The greatest love story ever told.
I said I love you first.
Oh, that's cute.
Came out about a year ago.
Wow. If you're interested, the podcast is called Friends Keep Secrets. But don't listen to that. We have a podcast too. Listen to that first. If you finish us every day, you can go there. Oh, geez. I'm basically out of time. I just want to tell you this one really quick. Did you watch Better Call Saul?
I have seen it, and I know that it's partly a spin-off of Breaking Bad.
Right. So is it Bob Odenkirk?
Yes.
He spun out. He was the lawyer Saul on Breaking Bad, and he gets his own show. You remember when there was the guy from the Cosby Show? His name is Jeffrey Owens. He was spotted a few years back working at Trader Joe's.
Mm-hmm.
And it actually, people were like, somebody went online and shamed him about it. And the support welled up. And it actually led to a bit of a career resurgence for him. So maybe that'll happen here. There's a guy by the name of John Christian Love.
Who's the Medea guy? Because that guy turned right around and hired him.
Oh, Tyler Perry.
Tyler Perry turned right around and put that guy in a TV show.
He may do that for this guy, too. Who knows?
Okay.
This guy's name is John Christian Love. He played Ernie on Better Call Saul. And he thought it was going to be his breakout role. And on a Reddit thread for Amazon workers, he said, just want y'all to know that as the actor that brought you the character Ernesto/Ernie in Better Call Saul, that I, too, am out here delivering with you. He hasn't given up on acting, but things are slow and he needs to work. So he is an Amazon deliverer.
Where does it say where he lives?
Probably in the LA area is my guess.
So
I've
told you that my brother is experiencing some
slowness,
work shortages because he lives in LA and built his career in LA and the work's no longer there. And I just read, I think it's Chris Hemsworth had said, we moved out of LA because the work's not there anymore. And so we don't need to deal with the paparazzi or people following us. And I don't need to go there anyway because there's no work there.
Right.
And it only reiterates that thing where you just go, oh my gosh, we have more TV, more movies, maybe not more movies, but either way, more stuff to watch than ever before. And there's work shortages.
Right.
It makes no sense.
Right.
I don't know where they're making all this stuff.
Where the tax breaks are.
Atlanta.
I was just going to say.
Vancouver.
Yep. Yes.
Ireland.
Yep. All those places are like, come to us and work here tax free.
I think Danielle Reyes just announced some sort of film tax credit for here in San Francisco. I don't know anything about it, but that's cool.
There
used to be
so much filming here. This show was built on us going out to those movie sets in the early days. We did it once a week almost.
Yes.
Like, I just grab a phone and split.
We're like, we saw a bunch of trailers on our way in today. You want to go over there and see what's going on?
Yes, I do. Let's
go check it out.
It's so beautiful here. I mean, it makes sense.
I know.
It was super fun. Right. It's a bummer that that's not the way it is anymore.
Yeah.
Because it shows well on film, too.
Oh, yeah.
Whenever I see
Such a beautiful
I just think,
city.
oh, God.
Okay, Vin. I'm completely out of time. What you got?
How much are you spending on wellness each year? I have a number.
Alice 97.3, Sarah and Vinnie, Alice's morning show. Thank you, San Francisco Bay Coffee. The caffeine is flowing. You can watch video clips from the Sarah and Vinnie morning show on our YouTube channel. In fact, you can watch us live all morning long on our YouTube channel. Danielle Reyes is going to come in a little later on to represent Gen X in Bridge the Gap about 8 o'clock.
I hope she wins.
Her. Do you?
Well, yeah, I want her to win. I want her to win and then come back for a bunch more
I'm
days.
actually wondering if she would be able to do that.
Well, you need her to.
That's just the requirement.
Well, you can't win and then just be like, I'm going to walk off. You now have the belt and you have to defend it.
I wonder if she was told this before she agreed to come in.
I mean, she listens to the show.
That's true, sure. Well, I hope she's willing.
I'm good either way.
Well,
Up to her.
It's funny because
She has to win first.
I'm
to
kind
be
of
clear.
attached to all the contestants that play. Like, I thought Teeyona did great 2-3 weeks ago, and I thought, oh, good for her. That's great. And so I'm sad when someone else has lost, but I'm happy for that person. So it's kind of hard. It was, when you and I used to play games against each other, it was like, we were still going to be here, and we knew how to deal with losing and winning, and more or less. And it was, I don't know, it was just like, I didn't feel as bad about it. Like, I feel bad when we've forced someone to come in here on the air and they're nervous, they do all this stuff, and then they lose. I feel
luckily,
bad.
a lot of our contestant shopping is in the hall right outside this door.
Hey, what are you doing Wednesday at 8 a.m.?
Right. But
Wait,
you're
how
right.
old are you?
Huffing it in here is a whole thing.
Right. It is.
Hoofing it? Whatever.
Right. Anyway, you can watch the whole thing today on our YouTube channel. Just go to youtube.com/@RadioAlice973 and remember to smash that subscribe button.
What's up, everyone? This House Report is brought to you by Bob's Movie Club.
Bob's
6 a.m.
Movie Club.
Thursday. Join Sarah and Vinnie for Bob's Movie Club. This time around, the movie is Frankenstein, starring Jacob Elordi. Get yourself caught up on Netflix. Join us Thursday at 6 a.m. and be ready to let us know what you think of Frankenstein on Bob's Movie Club.
Hey, so tomorrow morning, 6 a.m., this is happening. Are you?
I am in big trouble.
Oh,
I have
boy.
to fit it in. I have to figure
It's
it out.
a
I may
long
have to.
movie.
Well, I've watched part of it,
Okay.
but I meant to watch it last night and got caught. I went for that hike,
Yep.
and then I came back, and then we had dinner, and then I read with my kid, and the night was over. That said, I will get my homework done if I have to go home and do it right after the show today,
Right.
which I may have to do.
Yeah.
Now, with that all said, I'm on fire and need to talk to Bob right now. Bob,
Oh.
Vincenzo.
you know
Oh.
exactly
Oh,
what I want to ask you right now, don't you?
is it about something I did yesterday?
She posts that she's at the movie theater
At the IMAX.
watching Project Hail Mary.
Oh, my God.
She's seen it.
Yeah.
And
I saw it last night. It's delightful. I can't say too much about it because it
There's an
doesn't come out for a
embargo.
couple weeks. But it was delightful, and it's very true to the book.
Oh. That's the part I wanted to hear.
Are you saying to me, when you say it's true to the book, that the endings of the book and movie are similar?
I don't want to say anymore. I don't want to spoil it for the people.
You don't want to spoil it for you.
Picked
You need to.
yeah.
I need to. I don't want to know if it ends. I love the ending in the book, and I wonder what it will be in the movie.
Oh, I feel like that ending in the book is the ending. Like, if they change that, that's just crazy.
Guess you'll have to see.
Project Hail Mary is such a great book, you guys. So the movie comes out in, did you say 2 weeks?
Yeah, on the 20th.
Okay.
Oh, and by the way, the directors, the filmmakers were there last night and did a little Q&A afterwards.
How exciting.
It was really fun.
Oh, I can't wait to hear the whole story about it. When can you talk about it?
I don't think until it comes out. I don't think I can go into too much detail, but
Well, usually reviews do come out a week or so ahead of time. Like there's previews for a reason.
I know.
All right.
I'm just going off the email I got.
That is very exciting.
It is. I looked on her Instagram and went, we sat here jabber-jawing about I don't even know what, and she's sitting on that nugget?
Oh man, I'm excited. You make sure you go and see it in IMAX, everyone.
No, I don't like IMAX.
What?
It's just like too big.
Well, it depends where you sit.
Where should I sit?
Further back.
Okay.
Clouds today in the morning again. There was some drizzle on my way in this morning.
Oh,
Did you see any?
No, not really.
Okay, but there will be sun later, very much like yesterday, it was beautiful at my house yesterday.
It got to be a gorgeous day.
So there's that. Here we go, everyone. What do you think you spend? Is there anything in particular that you're doing for wellness?
Other than regular doctor appointments?
That's the question.
You mean like go to a spa or something?
Or like, massages, I think people would consider their wellness needs. But I also
feel like
think
zero. I'm really not.
Laser treatments or hair removal or
haircuts? Is that part of wellness?
I think it's more of a hygiene skincare product thing. Visiting the doctor
stuff, right?
Can be on that list, but I don't know. According to this report, the average woman spends over $1,600 a year on their wellness.
Wow.
And I do realize that, especially as we're all aging, I'm watching people around me do different things. I've certainly seen a lot of people go for the Botox.
Mm-hmm.
I think that counts, although...
Yeah, I think that counts. It's like to me, wellness is sort of like a holistic approach to caring for your body. Like, I actually feel like a lot of people are mani-pedi people, and that, between the mani, the pedi, and the tip, I mean, that could be a $50 to $100 day. And if you do that, once or twice a month, you could easily, over the course of a year, get to the $1,600 number.
They say here it includes doctor visits and prescriptions, undergarments, intimacy items, hygiene products, vitamins, skincare, and beauty products. All very important to wellness, physical and mental. I know that there's different realities, whether it's sleep deprivation or just aging in general. You get puffy eyes.
Yeah.
You might be like, I need
cucumbers.
I have to have whatever serum.
Oh.
There's a lot of people doing the vitamin C serum. There's a lot of people doing the it's not colonic. Hyaluronic.
Hyaluronic.
You don't know it?
No. Please. I'm not really involved in this with the wellness. Other than like the occasional doctor or dentist thing. I try to avoid everything. Like, I don't want to be touched.
More than half of women say they struggle to afford their wellness needs.
Oh.
And nearly 3 out of 4 say they're concerned about the cost of prescriptions and doctor's visits and have seen prices increase in wellness products in stores as well. You got to go to the doctor before you go with the Botox, though. I mean, I think maybe my priorities are screwed up, but it feels
I see what you're saying. If you have to choose between what wellness treatment you're going to have. You got to do your
physicals. You got to do, if you have a nagging problem.
Yes. Care for that.
You hear someone's, and I see these things all the time. Like, one of the examples I'll give you is Christina Applegate. There was a recent story, and she's someone who has MS and has
been suffering hard. I think she's bedbound now.
Well, so one of the stories was the first symptom or the first sign. And it's like, who wouldn't want to know what that first sign was and what
is the first sign?
I don't remember,
Benny?
but it's one of those things where you go, yes, if you've got a nagging thing and you could avert tragedy by hurrying in and getting it checked out. Maybe it's a skin blemish that a dermatologist needs to get a look at and go, we need to remove that. I mean, that's all on that list.
Over.
Even with all the investment into their health, the average woman currently feels 72% healthy. How do you feel? I feel
90% healthy.
That's amazing, really?
Yeah, I don't want to jinx myself.
Okay, no, Bob, how would you, if you just were looking at your overall general health and you can judge against yourself or the people that you look up to, whatever. I think you should just judge against your own, history of health. And how do you feel? Would you say you're at 100 today?
Today? Maybe like 70%.
Whoa, why so low? What's
Well,
going
I'm a
on?
little sleepy.
Well, we all
Oh,
know
sleepiness counts toward it?
Sleepiness
Okay, I'm
counts.
70 also.
that. All right.
Although, I don't know. I get pretty jazzed when I'm in here. Even if I had a crap night's sleep. Like, Sunday nights, famously, there's not a lot of sleep to be had. And I feel like sometimes Mondays are our best shows. Like, we come in cracking.
The gig is to get up for it either way.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And
doesn't matter how much sleep you got.
You can fall apart afterward. But
Yeah,
for
and
this,
I do.
And I do as well. While we're talking about health, this person, his name is Jeff Galloway. He's a former Olympian. If you're someone who's looking at summer, you see it coming. Here it comes. Summer's coming.
It's right around the corner.
Which means, you'll lose the sweatshirts and you'll start showing a little more skin.
Mm-hmm.
You may be into getting in shape. This guy, his name again, Jeff Galloway, he says, and this is... I've done this before. It's not my favorite way to get in shape, but he says, he calls it Jeffing because his name's Jeff. But he says, this is a hack for runners who are trying to get back in shape. Run for 30 seconds, walk for 30. Like try and get in a rhythm of get some running.
Yep.
Then walk it off. Like, you'll find yourself building stamina this way. And he says it's pretty easy to do. You feel tired? Just walk for a bit.
It's the Galloway.
You feel like running again? You run again. I am a true believer. I've been exercising my whole life, although I'm not anywhere near my best shape right now. But I feel like momentum is important when I'm running. Like stopping for me might just end my run. So I prefer to just keep going.
Right.
Till I can't, and then I walk home or whatever.
Oh, you just run away from home. And when you can't run anymore, you just turn around and walk back. That's interesting.
But Jeffing is one technique you may want to consider. This is a guy who was an Olympian, and he says this is how he trains novice runners. People looking to get back in shape. If you start feeling tired, just walk, and then
pick it back up.
Have the ability to tell yourself, I've walked now for long enough.
Yes.
Let me get running again.
And actually, if you call it 30 seconds, right? Like maybe you take 2 strides in a minute. 2 strides in a second. So you could count your steps.
That'd be one way you would do it. I know that.
I would have to because I wouldn't want to look at my watch the whole time. I don't even have one of those. But you know what I mean? Like, how am I going to know it's been 30 seconds?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I'm just trying to,
No, I
map
understand.
It actually sounds good because sometimes I just feel like, oh man, I could never run this whole loop. I couldn't do it. But maybe if I told myself, well, you run for 30 seconds and you walk for 30 seconds, like maybe this will inspire some people.
Just Jeff it.
I'm going to Jeff it.
Jeff it.
I'm going to do it the Galloway. If my last name was Galloway, I would not be calling things Jeffing. I'd be like, do it the Galloway.
It is cute, but he's clearly not, he didn't think of that.
Yeah. How could he not? Isn't there someone around him who was like, no, Way is right in your name?
Don't you know what you should do, Jeff?
Yeah, you know what you should do. I guess maybe it's too late. You're already busy Jeffing.
There's a new app out there that alerts you if someone nearby is wearing smart glasses.
Oh.
My bigger concern is, why are you so worried about...
And what are you up to?
Are you in the locker room? Then you should be worried. If you're out in the general public... Are you, going Karen all over the place?
Right.
Like that's the person that I guess needs to be worried about this. Karen, or what's the other name? Josh, I think is the name that we...
Yeah. Do you think that Karens are self-aware enough to, and listen,
No.
by the way, if your name is Karen, I'm so sorry this is falling on you. I do feel like that's the thing about the Karen is that she doesn't realize what a jerk she is.
I believe Karens believe everyone's on their side.
Yeah. And that they're the victim. Here.
Right. Uh-huh. I would consider if you're someone who's extremely worried about nearby glasses, you may want to try behavior modification.
Yeah. Like, what are you doing that you think anyone's interested in? No one's paying attention to anybody else. We're all in our own little heads worried about ourselves.
Now, I do see where these glasses are going to become a thing. Like, we saw this when they first started with the Google glasses. In bars, people were saying, get out of here with those. And I could see if you're out with someone who's not your wife, or if you're not supposed to be in the bar, like, why are you not picking up your kids?
I called in sick for work today.
Right.
And I'm here drinking.
I can see that being a problem, but there's a new app. If you're worried about it and you decide that behavior modification's not for you, get the app. It'll alert you that you're being recorded.
Okay. I mean,
the app is called Nearby Glasses, and it constantly scans for nearby signals that emit from Bluetooth-enabled tech, such as wearable devices made by Meta and Snap. There's no iPhone app yet. It's just for Android, but I'm sure this will go wide.
It feels like, how would it differentiate between someone who was just using their phone? Like, my Bluetooth is always enabled on that, I assume.
Again, it's a weird thing to worry about. But there must be someone, if there's an app and people...
Must be. I suppose if you thought you were all alone in the middle of the woods and all of a sudden you're, does the bear have Bluetooth glasses?
Even the bear's afraid of men.
Yeah. Oh, he's got the app. I get it.
Our text number is 800-400.
The men. It's always the men.
Let's
Bob's on the show,
here.
everyone.
Oh, can I ask a question? My sister just texted and said there's something wrong with like that you're echoing or something.
I fixed it.
Oh, you did? Oh,
yes.
Okay.
I'm on top of it.
Thanks, Tina.
650 said, the Couch to 5K podcast helped me with running. Christy in Chattanooga.
Couch to 5K, yeah. Okay.
Jeff Galloway was beloved in the running community and was a staple at Run Disney events, and he just recently passed away.
I feel like that is a familiar sounding name.
Oh, 408 says, I'm interested in the AI glasses detection app as a teacher because the kids are now using them to cheat on exams.
Oh.
Boom.
All right, there's a
I don't even
solid
think of that,
use,
but
right.
that makes sense. Okay.
Smart glasses could record a password you put into your phone or record your kids. Yeah, probably no smart glasses at the playground. I'm on board with that.
Yeah.
It's interesting that we have cameras in here now, and there was something I'd been texting with someone privately, and then I put my phone down and didn't realize that my screen was on our camera. And kind of went, oh my goodness. And it was nothing that I'm gonna get in trouble for, but it was private.
Yeah.
And it was like, yikes.
I never think
I gotta
about
be more careful
that
about
in
that.
here, right? That the camera would pick up something that it's not looking at our screens.
If for the record, I looked at it and went, okay, you can't see, but plenty of people can manipulate and focus in, and I don't know how to do any of that, but
I think that when you lay your phone down, you should lay it down face down. That's maybe like a habit that we should get into, that people should
I usually do. I was in the middle of a conversation with someone who was not here, and I was it was just a thing. It has since passed. What's coming up in the trash, Sarah?
Have you ever made the wrong choice on which person to go with? I have someone who made a choice, and two interesting choices. I think it's really obvious now, but maybe it wasn't that back then. Yo. Yeah, that's right. I love that song. Alice, 97.3. Sarah and Vinnie, Alice's Morning Show. Happy Hump Day. This part of the show is brought to you by Creative Energy. If you've been thinking about getting a hot tub, now is the time. Creative Energy has a tax-free event going on. It's running through March 14th. They will pay the sales tax for you. Hot spring spas and endless pool swim spas. And those spas that it's like a small pool and it has this jet of water coming at you. You can control how forceful the jet of water is and swim against it. Like an exercise thing. It's nice. All just swimming in place. 2 weeks only. Actually, less than 2 weeks because it's going through the 14th. Visit Creative Energy or creativeenergy.com. Our phone number, 800-400-3697. Call us, text us, and email us anytime at sarahandvinnyradio@gmail.com. We are pleasantly caffeinated currently by San Francisco Bay Coffee. Okay, let's get started here. Christina Applegate, you just brought her up.
Oh, I radniched you, didn't I?
You didn't. It had nothing to do with the story that I have.
Oh, okay.
Other than that she has MS.
Uh-huh.
She has released a memoir. And maybe that's where
I'm sure that's
some of
where
the information came from.
I'm just looking at the internet, so when I see stuff like that, it's definitely some promotional push.
It is easy to see. It's easy to radnich people in the day where everyone's got a computer in front of them.
Mm-hmm.
So she, on Tuesday is when books come out. Apparently that's still a thing. It's her book is called You with the Sad Eyes. You with the Sad Eyes.
That's the name of her book?
That's the name of her book.
Oh.
Somebody must have said that to her. She did always have like circles under her eyes, you know? Remember when she was she Kelly Bundy?
Yeah, I don't remember the circles under her eyes.
Oh, really? I've always felt like that was sort of her look.
Oh.
Maybe someone was like, oh, you look like you have sad eyes.
I don't know, but what is she saying? Because I know that she played a pretty risque role at a pretty young age. Is that what we're about to talk about?
We're not.
Oh, okay.
This is a very fun story, in my humble opinion. It really has nothing to do with her having MS. The fact is, she's put a book out. I don't know what the prognosis is for someone who has MS. She's clearly suffering a lot. Last I saw, she's bedridden.
Oh.
She talks about, she calls this embarrassing. I call it playa, bala.
Oh, you're proud of her.
Well, it's just interesting.
She did what she wanted.
She did do what she wanted. And the person that she did it to was wronged. It's almost like leaving someone at the airport, you know? This happened at the 1989 MTV Video Music Awards. So that would have been, she's in her heyday. She's Kelly Bundy on Married with Children. She's famous. She's happening.
And very young.
Very young, sure. She invited Brad Pitt to go to the ceremony with her. And Brad was nobody at the time. She was a bigger star than him.
What?
Yeah. When did Thelma and Louise come out? That's the first time I ever saw him on screen.
Yeah, but right then, he said, I'm here, Hollywood, and I'll be working regularly from now on.
Yeah.
1991.
Oh, 91. So this is 2 years before that came out.
Oh.
He's just a guy trying to get a break in Hollywood.
A beautiful guy, though. I saw the pic of them together.
Yeah, he's good looking.
Well.
So she's like, be my arm candy. You're boring. Oh. So she runs into Sebastian Bach, who I guess in 1989 was happening. He was the lead singer, was the lead singer for Skid Row, who had some pretty big, like that 80s band, 18 in Life.
I played a ton of them at the rock station I worked on. He was, without question, one of the great metal singers.
He's a great singer.
You could take him and a bunch of others, maybe 5 others, and they would be the definition of metal singer.
Yeah, just had that in his voice and really a lot of range. And
he was also wafer, he's not.
So good looking.
Yeah, he's not who he was then, now, and none of us are, but he was wafer thin. And he has said, I did a lot of coke.
Well, he was very busy being a rock star the whole time. So Christina invites Brad. They're both teenagers.
Okay.
But she was by far the bigger star. And they go, and she said, I had spent all night staring at Sebastian Bach, who was then a long-haired hunk from the band Skid Row.
Mm-hmm.
I hate to put it like this, but Brad back then was still making his way as an actor, and he wasn't yet the Brad Pitt, the man of so many people's dreams. So she leaves with Sebastian Bach. She ditches not just Brad, but her mother, who Brad then had to drive home. She ditches them and leaves with Sebastian Bach.
Now, I can't understand how the mom isn't like, oh, no, you're not. You are not walking off and leaving me with your date. No, you're not.
Yes, I am. Bye. Like maybe she went backstage and he was like, hey, we're getting in the limo. Let's go. And she was like, okay.
Wow.
I know. He was foxy. So the other gut punch.
But your mom is one of the people you leave. Like, okay, Brad's not your cup of tea. It's hard to believe, but, okay, maybe he's boring.
Maybe.
It sounds like he doesn't have a lot of game. Wasn't trying too hard. Who knows? Maybe his side of the story is, I didn't like her. Wasn't trying because
I was busy chatting up her mom. I
was not into it.
Yeah. I just wanted to go to the award ceremony.
Whatever.
Christina is off doing whatever the hell she's doing with Sebastian Bach. And Brad gets stuck driving her mom home from the ceremony. Yes, Vinny, your hand is up.
How many times have you done that? Gone somewhere with one person and left with another?
Not many. I can't think of a time I did that.
Never.
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
Have you? How many times have you done
I
that?
haven't.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean my character isn't deeply flawed. It just means I didn't have the game to pull off that move.
Right. Is there an instance in your life though that you feel like you made the wrong? Like does she now feel like she made the wrong choice? She tells us it's a funny story. It's embarrassing. Blah blah blah. But does she feel like maybe if I'd stuck it out with Brad Pitt, my life would be different, or I could have fallen in love with him, or
I don't think you can think of youthful nonsense as too seriously.
10 years later, though, as his star he's just a huge star, and you're like, I mean, did she hit that?
I don't know. Maybe she did think these things, but I do believe while he's one of Hollywood's biggest stars of all time, like he might be a top 10 of all time movie star, right?
Oh, definitely. Brad Pitt, when someone says big star, just in general, throws it out into the world, I would think that if you started running down the list of big stars, he'd be on that list. Like who do you think is the biggest star?
Well, I'd say for guys in my head right now, I would say Brad Pitt's on that list.
Mm-hmm.
Leo DiCaprio's on that list. Tom Hanks.
I thought of Tom Hanks as well. Who else? Chris Hemsworth.
Well, yeah, I mean, I guess.
Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah.
But even them, they seem like they're not the AAA star that the Brad Pitt is.
Well, what I was going to say is while she may have seen him, rise to such height, she didn't do bad herself.
Oh, no. She worked all through.
She's done a bunch of movies, and she was great in Ron Burgundy.
Oh.
Like, great in that. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if she's like, what was I thinking with, I mean, does she say that she was with Sebastian Bach?
She doesn't.
She doesn't say if they did it.
It's certainly not in this chunk of the book that I have the excerpt.
I mean, they did it, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, right?
Yes.
Of course they did.
Right.
I mean, I like to hope so. That dude's smoking hot. And so's Brad. Maybe she did them both. Imagine that. You have both of them on your list. Yikes.
I'm sorry. We're talking about Christina Applegate ditching Brad Pitt for Sebastian Bach. Sebastian Bach's hot?
He was.
He was at the time.
Days, yeah.
I only know him from Gilmore Girls.
Sebastian Bach was on Gilmore Girls?
Yeah, in I guess it's not even that late into the show. He joins a band.
How old is he? When
he's old. He's like the old guy in the band.
Oh, how funny! I have more on Sebastian Bach in a moment, but back to Brad. Brad's got to now drive the mom home, and Christina Applegate in her new book, which came out yesterday. You with the sad eyes.
How cruel time is. Here's a photo of him in his day, and the one right next to it is him today.
Yeah.
And there's just a real drop-off.
Yeah.
I don't mean to be harsh. We all have that problem, but yikes.
It's like, the pasty Skeletor thing doesn't work for you the older you get. That really only works when you're a kid, I guess.
Yikes.
Yeah, and he's not pulling off those leather pants anymore is my guess.
Mm-mm.
So Brad has to drive Christina Applegate's mom home in this story told by Christina Applegate. She says, here's her quote. Apparently, at a gas station on the way, Brad almost got into a fight with a bunch of gang members and, not surprisingly, was subsequently very mad at me. Some kind of altercation. Like, hey, pretty boy. Is that your mommy? Brad did not speak to Christina for years. Wouldn't talk to her. But they did eventually make their peace.
I'm glad he didn't talk to her, though. That is not, you don't leave people like that.
In her book, she says, of course, Brad Pitt is now the Brad Pitt. And Sebastian Bach, well, he still has long hair, I guess.
I believe he can still sing, too.
Don't expect him to be offended by that. Sebastian Bach. Years ago, he'd heard Christina describe this as the dumbest thing she ever did, and he put it in his own memoir. He said, there was a time on this earth when Sebastian Bach was like a hotter conquest than Brad Pitt. Of course, that's going in the book. I got to tell someone that.
That is kind of nice, right?
Yeah. She talks a lot about her battle with MS. She talks about there's some revelations in here. Her years-long infatuation with Johnny Depp. Were
they together?
I don't know if they were together, but she said she had a years-long infatuation with him.
Well, like the rest of the world.
She's not alone.
I know. That's what I mean. Like everybody.
I love him.
You're normal.
Loved him.
Okay.
Anyway, so there's that. More Sebastian Bach. There's another Sebastian Bach story today.
Besides him being a star of Gilmore Girls and also
one night in
Brad
Christina's
Pitt's girlfriend.
Right, sure.
I didn't even know he was somebody. I thought he was just a random guy on Gilmore Girls.
Nope. He was.
That's so funny.
But
I'm learning so much.
I don't know exactly what he did. I just don't know. But that band Skid Row is still around.
They are.
And they refuse to reunite. They get offers all the time to reunite with their singer and go out on tour, much like you hear Journey was trying to get Steve Perry back. Like, what would it be like if we got the band really back? And that band says, under no circumstance will we ever work with that guy again. It's done. Stop asking.
Something went down.
And they are holding on to that for dear life. And they keep putting it in the press. I would rather make less and be happy than put up with that for money.
Well,
damn.
We're about to find out if this other band can put up with him.
What?
Wait, real quick. It's so funny. I didn't know any of this about this man but Gil in Gilmore Girls was in like his backstory is that he was in a band and they were going to make it and they were going to make it big, but they couldn't stop fighting. And so he lost his chance and he got married and ended up having kids and opened a sandwich shop. And now he's joining this band with these teenagers and he's like, I'm not going to let anything get in my way this time. So that's so funny. Like that, they pulled that directly from his real life.
Wait,
this is like the most amazing thing I've ever learned.
On the Gilmore Girls?
Yes.
Is he like a big character on the show?
No, he's a side character for many seasons.
But they named him Gil.
Seasons.
Yeah.
And he's the sandwich shop owner who's got kids and is in a band with teenagers.
Yeah, pretty much you only see him in the band scenes. He's really good.
Well, yeah.
Makes sense now.
Yeah. Oh, that's funny.
That is funny.
My daughter still is watching Gilmore Girls on repeat. Like
you got to ask her if she knows about this guy.
It's become a comfort thing for her now.
Yeah.
She just puts it on and just wants it on.
Did you know he was in there?
I've never seen him on any episode is what I was working my way towards. I've never seen that. I've never talked to her about it, but she's seen every episode now at least twice. So I'll ask her.
All right, just a quick recap. Christina Applegate, new memoir out today called You with the Sad Eyes. In it, she talks about ditching Brad Pitt, who wasn't famous at the time, for a night with Sebastian Bach. I have no idea if they went on to have anything, but she left with him, and Brad had to drive her mom home. So where is he now? Where is Sebastian Bach now? Last week, actually, it had to be 3 weeks ago because I wasn't here last week. I was telling you that Dee Snider has retired from music due to health issues. Twisted Sister was supposed to do a 50th anniversary tour, and Dee was like, I'm so sorry, I can't do it. I'm not going to be able to commit to that. Well, the band will play several dates in 2026 with a slight personnel change. Taking over vocal duties will be former Skid Row screamer Sebastian Bach. And I heard a little snippet on Instagram of him singing one of their songs, You Can't Stop Rock and Roll, which is not a song I didn't necessarily know that song. What's the big Twisted Sister hit?
We're Not Gonna Take It.
That's the one. What is there another one?
I Wanna Rock.
Oh, there I Wanna Rock? Okay.
I Wanna Rock.
Boom. Yeah, those are the only two I can think of from them.
Stay Hungry.
No.
Leader of the Pack, which is a cover, I believe, right?
Yeah.
I'm very surprised by this, but in reality, as a Twisted Sister, if you are a Twisted Sister fan, and I am not, you're getting a better singer.
Yeah.
He's a better singer than...
He sounded great on the clip I heard today. Yeah. So there's been no statement from Dee Snider on all of this, the guy who isn't going to be in the band, but it looks like it's all good. He posted the announcement on his own Instagram, so it wasn't like he's fine with it.
He's probably still going to get a healthy cut of the tour money.
Sure.
And doesn't even have to go.
Dee announced his retirement about 3 weeks ago. That was when I did the story, which I may or may not have done the story. I can't even remember if I did it on the air. You read it and you just assume you did it on the air. Sebastian Bach actually left a message in the comments, and when he posted about his retirement, Sebastian said, "We love you, dude. Thanks for a lifetime of inspiration to us all. You left it all on the stage. The price we got to pay for all the games we got to play." And then boom, now he's in the band. They were like, "Oh, Sebastian Bach, let's call him."
I'm looking at all these songs, and there's just not enough of them to get me to go to a show.
Well, I really feel like I only know the two songs, and Dee, to me, he would wear this crazy makeup, and he had this big hair, and like, he would be the thing I would want to see. But now that I know Sebastian Bach is singing, he's a good singer. Didn't we hear that he used to be like a jingle singer?
He's a Canadian guy. And
that's right.
He may have done that. To me, he's one of the great metal singers. But he is so toxic for some reason.
Something's up with him.
His band will not ever talk to him again.
Right.
No matter how much they're offered.
I wonder what went down. There's always band dynamics where somebody did somebody's girlfriend or somebody didn't get the right royalty cut.
Band politics are a thing, and there's no question that deals get made and someone who wasn't there that day finds out later, wait, we're not all even in this? What?
No, I wrote all the songs, brah. So I'm getting all the money. You're basically a hired hand. Okay. These 8 celebrities will compete on a new Squid Game competition show. Netflix announced this yesterday. It is called Squid Game, the VIP Challenge. The VIPs are Ryan Serhant from Owning Manhattan. So he's on one of those. My mom will know who that is.
I don't know who that is.
Me either. He's a good-looking guy, if he's the guy I think in the promo I looked at. Tristan Thompson, he's a star. An NBA star. And the father of
Kardashian star.
Khloe Kardashian's 2 babies. Tristan Thompson. Spice Girl Mel B. That's a legit get for them.
She's done a bunch of reality TV show. Like a bunch.
Content creator Christy Sarah. The only person on the show who would know that person is Bob.
And Bob just said no.
She's looking her up.
No, don't know her.
But that's okay. That's the whole content creation thing is...
It's big.
it always ends up surprising when my kids go, you don't know, and then I look and go, wow, that person's worth millions
and has 33 million followers or whatever. You're like, oh.
Mm-hmm. She has 10 million followers.
That's a lot.
Do you know Desmond Scott? Is he an athlete?
I don't.
I think they used to be married.
Oh, well, so we're talking about content creator, Christy Sarah. Kim Zolciak of the Real Housewives of Atlanta. I've at least heard her name. I'm probably saying it wrong. I'm sure my mom knows her. Bachelor Nation's Hannah Godwin. Isn't Hannah the one that Colton proposed to before he came out as gay?
Oh.
I don't think so.
Anyways, she's part of the whole. I'm not sure.
Desmond is also
Oh, yeah, you're right, I think, actually. She was on Colton season. I didn't watch Colton season, but I did watch Hannah on Bachelor in Paradise.
Oh.
She's so itty-bitty. And now she's married to Dylan, who she met on Bachelor in Paradise.
They're married.
Dylan who?
Dylan
One of the people
from Bachelor.
From the show.
Not Dylan Efron?
No.
Okay, because Dylan Efron is also on this show.
Really?
Desmond Scott is a chef and also a content creator.
That's the guy she used to be married to?
That's the guy. That's two guys back.
No, he's not on.
No, that's Christy's
Christy's ex-husband.
He was
He's
so
a total
large,
aside.
I just assumed he was an athlete.
Oh, okay. No, he was a chef. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. He's not on the show.
All right.
Right.
So this Hannah Godwin from Bachelor Nation, Dylan Efron, that is Zac Efron's little brother, I think.
I think so.
But he was on Dancing with the Stars and did the Traitors, and he's a charming.
He's very likable.
He's very, very likable. So he's going to be on there. And somebody named Viper, who was on Squid Game, The Challenge Season 2, who won some kind of fan vote. Like, that guy was a good competitor. We put him on. They'll have to step into the high-stakes game and put their wit, strategy, and skill set to the ultimate test. No one will die, even though, of course, the original Squid Game was all about killing people.
I find it so twisted that I've taken Squid Game and made it into regular old competition show. I get that it's a strong IP, but it's just makes literally no sense in my brain if you've watched the show. It's such a dark concept.
Oh God. But not only is it dark, the set design is amazing. Like, I actually really like some of the stylistic components of the show Squid Game. And the actual show where, you know, it's a Korean
Well, they set him up as such a loser. And so that you kind of do get that whole, well, my life's ruined anyway. I might as well try and get some money.
Right.
Like he's a loser.
Right. And it's a game that's played for the high stakes rich people. Like, these people just disappear from their lives. And most of them never, like 99.999% of them never come back. Oh, time, yes. No release date yet. Netflix just says it's coming soon, but it's called Squid Game, the VIP Challenge. Vinny, what do you got coming up?
I've got some fast facts and more after these.
Ophelia. Alice, 97.3. Sarah and Vinnie, Alice's morning show. We are fully caffeinated this morning. We even we have Danielle Reyes has joined us in the studio, in the other studio there, because she's going to play Bridge the Gap in half an hour. Don't fan yourself.
She is.
Yeah, she is. I know, she's hard to look right at. She's so good looking. But we stoked her out. She's taking home some San Francisco Bay coffee.
Oh,
she's
good.
like, coffee? Yes, I want the coffee. So anyway, check out the Alice973 Instagram for video reels and pics from the Sarah and Vinnie Morning Show Daily and links to all our personal profiles.
What's up, everyone? This Alice Report is brought to you by Jumpstart MD. Start your weight loss journey with Jumpstart MD. Mention radio to get started for only $20.26. Call 855-JUMPSTART or visit jumpstartmd.com. All right, here's what's happening. We have some clouds today, or this morning, I should say, and there was even some drizzle early this morning on my drive in, but we should see sun again like yesterday. Sun will break through and we'll be about 70.
Sounds like a nice day.
Yesterday was gorgeous after the clouds sort of burned off. So, and by the way, everyone, if you're just joining us, Frankenstein from Bob's Movie Club is the movie you got to get caught up on. But more importantly, Bob went and saw, what is it called? Project Hail Mary. And she won't tell us a lot, but she said that it was delightful.
Delightful.
Okay.
Yes.
And that's a weird descriptor.
It is.
For that, because it's a heavy, funny, exciting, not delightful.
It is delightful.
Okay.
Well, I'm standing by it. I don't want to spoil it for anyone, but you should definitely go see it. Ryan Gosling is just one of many reasons to watch.
Is he good in it?
He is so good. He has, I was just talking to someone the other day, and we've talked about the gray man here before. Like, sometimes he doesn't show a lot of emotional depth on his face. He's an amazing actor, but when it comes to the emotional stuff, I don't always feel it. And he was playing someone very different in this, and I think he hit new levels, and I was pleased. I was delighted.
Delightful.
Right. Fine. It's delightful, everyone.
See it in IMAX.
Yeah, I can't wait to see it. The book was so good. Danielle, do you know what book we're talking about?
No, but I'm aware of the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and she was saying that it stayed pretty true to the book too. So
I can't wait to watch it.
Oh my God, excited.
Washington State is trying to get out, and as technology progresses at a rate we can't keep up with, Washington State is banning companies from forcing employees to implant microchips under their skin. They feel they feel like we're getting out in front of this. We're banning it proactively. I don't think it is a problem.
So they're basically saying you can't force someone to accept a chip.
Right.
Yeah.
And that is one of those things. We've all done stuff for work at different times in our life that we didn't want to do,
right?
But did it because we needed money.
Yep.
Like how many, if you're really desperate for some dough,
right?
And they say, well, you're hired. Now I need to send you to the HR department so you can get your microchip in. At that point, you're like, wait a minute. I need that for this job because I need this job.
Right.
I mean, how many?
Yes, you do need that for this job.
Many of us would say,
what would you use that for? Oh, everything. Tracking, updating your system.
I don't want that ever. But I also know I've lived, check to check. I've lived where I got to sell some crap to make my ends meet this week.
Yeah.
And so I might have said yes to a microchip back in my day as a youngster. I might have been like, I have to.
So Washington State is saying
no.
Could someone voluntarily still get a chip?
Well, I guess you could, but
so there'd be pressure for that.
It's the same kind of chip they would use to track your dog. You get your dog microchipped, and then if they ever are lost and they end up at a vet, the vet can check it and go, this dog lives with these people.
Right.
Anyway, it looks like they passed a bipartisan bill that says to companies, you may not request, require, or coerce any employee to have a microchip implanted for any reason ever.
You can't even request it. I like that.
And I like it. I think that it sounds so unnecessary, and yet I just painted the picture. There's a person who needs a gig and says, I got to get, food for my kids.
Plus, things always seem like pshaw right before
What are they going to do?
Right, yeah. What are they going to do with my information? How is that going to affect anything?
Facebook.
Yeah, they'll find a way. AI. Oh boy. The world. What we have seen in the last 30 years. Incredible.
The politicians there in Washington this is Washington State, by the way, were laughing as they voted on it, but they say, this is the world we live in now.
Yep.
We have to get out in front of this.
We're just coming up with wild scenarios and saying, you can't do that here. Which may be the way to do things. Like a blanket, nah, you can't.
They say here, we don't want to have to try and clean up an impossible mess after it's too late.
Right.
So we are getting ahead of this problem, which maybe that could be a thing. I don't know. It's very scary.
I wouldn't mind having a chip. Like I'm only saying it because I feel like if you were abducted and someone could track you, I'm not talking just like a microchip that they scan after I've already been maimed and left by the side of the road or wherever I've been left, an unidentifiable body. I want to, it's like Find My Friends. Like I like to say, John's on his way home. Oh, he's in San Rafael. Let me tell him to pick up Michael's on the way home, like I did yesterday.
Well, yeah, you have that.
Yeah. So. Oh,
you're saying one step further is no problem for you. One step further
is no problem for me.
All right.
Especially like if something bad happened to you, maybe you fell into a crevasse somewhere. I have no idea.
And I realize you and John are pretty rock solid, but I think there's also potential for here you are and now in a divorce or a breakup, and this person can still follow you wherever you go. Is that good?
No, that's less good. Maybe they should make it easy to remove.
Okay.
Like just cut out the chunk
like
of
a
your
pimple,
arm.
you just pop it out.
Yeah, it'll come out.
All right.
Or it could be deactivated, maybe. Okay. I don't know. I just wouldn't. I don't think that that's such a bad thing, especially like if you've ever lost a kid, like in a crowd, which I have done, and I've never felt panic like that ever before in my life. And he was hiding behind a trash barrel just to torture me.
Oh,
I know. He was little. Like he was like 4, and I went from lady at the fair having a day to screaming, I lost my child, screaming his name, like, and everyone around me starts looking around, and somebody pulls, is this him? The one crouched down here behind the trash can? But if something, maybe it gets deactivated when they decide, like at age 18, they go, okay, well, not anymore. But I mean,
you could just have him wear a tracking bracelet. You don't need to be putting something in his body.
No one would just be like, take that clunky thing off the kid's wrist before we leave with them.
Okay, but people aren't really kidnapping kids that often. You lost him. He ran away from you. Nobody stole him.
I'll tell you what, there's a mom out there. If we had a chip on her, we'd know where she is
I
right
was
now.
going to say that, but we were keeping it lighthearted, so I didn't want to take us there.
How about a fast fact?
I love fast facts. Fast facts.
Michelangelo's statue of David is ironically extremely tall. Why is that ironic?
I don't understand. I've thought a lot of statues are tall.
They say it's 17 feet. Michelangelo's statue of David is ironically extremely tall. Is that a nude?
Yes.
Oh, is that why they're saying ironic that he's tiny?
Because he's soft.
He definitely is a grower, not a shower. Even it's not like you go, whoa, look at that. You go, no. Thank you, Danielle. Maybe he wanted to make it 17 feet tall so that the thing would look like something that would, is more along the normal scale of things.
I'm just reading you the fast fact. That's
it's
ironically extremely tall. So I'm assuming.
Like, why would that? What difference is there? How is the size of a piece of art ironic? That's such a strange way to phrase it.
That's the only way I can think of it is that his man area. I don't have a visual of the David statue. I'm not really a statue guy.
You'd recognize it if you saw it. It's like the statue.
Yeah, no, I know.
Seen before.
Michelangelo, and there you go. Oh boy, I just hit David as if it was going to come up that way. Never mind.
What was the first David that came up?
There's a movie called David that came out last year, and it's 78% on Rotten Tomatoes. Oh, it's a God story.
Oh, all right. There's the David. Right there.
So that's 17 feet tall, and I assume they're saying his munchkin is not
It is, now
proportional.
knowing that it's 17 feet tall, too, it's just like, it's almost like the enormity of the statue makes it seem even smaller.
It doesn't need to be big. He's just hanging out.
Is it literally? I mean, more like stubbing out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not doing anything for you, though?
Thanks for the backup, Danielle.
Yeah. It's like,
Nothing?
Yeah.
No?
No.
All right.
I mean, the abs, though.
I don't know.
Yeah, but no one.
You could use a few more setups.
The voices of Mickey Mouse and Minnie Mouse got married in real life. Wayne Allwyn and Russie Taylor were married for 18 years until Wayne's death in 2009, and then Russie passed away in 2019.
Russie, are they two men?
No, it sounds like it was two women. I mean, sorry, a man and a woman.
Oh, that must have been like, now, of course, I'm picturing them having sex.
Of course.
And they're having, a whole convo.
Do you think they did that?
Definitely.
You think they did that?
Of course.
Yes.
You have to.
You guys think they did
Yeah.
Minnie and Mickey doing it?
You have the opportunity to do the craziest thing ever. You got to do it.
Yeah.
You got
If they have any funny bones.
Which let's hope so, right?
As long as they're not humming, it's a small
Mickey
world.
Mouse.
Yeah.
Is that what he sounds like?
Yeah, they're very high pitched.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And to me, it seems like they just leave that at work. Like, we did that all day today as we, voiced countless promotional things for Mickey and Minnie. And now we're going to do it at home,
What do you
too.
think?
But then again, I'm a guy. If she said,
Mickey wants some cheese.
you do not pass without doing the Mickey voice, then I'm like, all right. How you doing?
You can do
these
better than
is-
that.
Look pretty good.
Wow, Sarah.
Woo, whippy.
That's good.
Is it-
She
is
does
this
do
a-
the voices around
That's what
here.
it
That
feels
is her
like.
thing.
I don't know that I really know what Mickey sounds. I mean, I guess.
You do.
That's definitely what he sounds like.
Is it? Did he used to talk on the Mickey Mouse Club? Is that
Yeah.
where I know that
Oh,
from?
yeah,
Okay.
absolutely.
All right.
And there's lots of stuff
Okay.
that has the Mickey voice, and you're doing it just right.
Well, thank you very much.
I don't. Well, Minnie's the same, just that high pitch sort of.
Yeah. That's about the easiest voice you can do. You just, All right, time for sexy time. Minnie, go do some stuff.
I don't quite know how this is going to hold up, this next story. A travel expert says airlines are gearing up for a record-breaking spring break travel season because Americans prioritize experiences over almost everything else right now, except that we're a world at war. There's
Right.
a whole thing going on right now that is, I would imagine, I guess spring break is just what? That's Texas and Florida.
I guess. I was going to
Partying.
say, the whole
It's not international
spring
travel.
break in Dubai is ruined.
But it's still a thing that,
yeah.
We went to Cancun for my spring break
Oh, all right. Mexico for sure.
But with the
from
cartel.
Michigan?
from Penn
Really?
State.
Oh, from Penn State. Okay.
Go on the big trip.
Did you ever do spring break? Did you have a senior trip after high school?
I did go on a senior trip, but I didn't. It
Where'd you
wasn't
go?
just to the Cape.
Were you with your whole class or were
Oh,
you
no,
you
no.
just went with your family?
I just went with friends of mine from high school.
Oh, okay.
Like five or six of us went. But it wasn't like there was no big. So you're saying your class planned a trip to someplace.
We went, I've told you this story before. When we graduated, we had already paid and gotten on this trip to Mazatlan. And so we all as a class went down to Mexico.
How many people in your class?
I couldn't say.
1,000?
Not quite that big.
Okay.
But still pretty big. But we all went down to Mexico, and I got my luggage. I was told, this is your luggage for your trip,
Oh,
and
right.
you'll also be moving.
Right. While you're in Mazatlan, we'll be cleaning out your room.
Jeez. Just trying to have a fun life. Why are you guys such downers? God.
You're
Anyway,
right. I will have more fun if I don't live here.
But Mazatlan was just absolute debauchery.
I can imagine.
So
then.
out of hand.
Is that where all the naked pictures of you with
Yes.
the Sharpie drawings?
Yeah.
Okay.
And that wasn't even that was the opposite of sexual. That was just me wasted and passed out in my bed.
Pull off all his clothes. I've got a Sharpie. Let's go. Oh, that's a great idea. Okay, let's do
so
it.
awful.
Somebody
Like
got a Polaroid?
The
Let's do
next
this thing.
day, there were girls by the pool, and they're like, "Here's my picture with you," and I'm naked.
Oh, that's fun. Were you like the David?
I wasn't like the David,
Thank God.
but I wasn't. I wasn't ready for action either.
Right.
If you know what I mean.
Sure.
Our text number is 800-400-3697, and Bob is on the show.
I am so thankful to say that we have an explanation as to why the David statue being 17 feet tall is ironic.
Oh.
It's because he's representing David from David and Goliath. So he's supposed to be the little guy.
Oh,
And Goliath is huge.
yes, it makes sense now.
It makes so much.
It's
I
not
like.
wiener related at all.
I thought you were right on the money. So
I
I'm
thought
glad
David
someone
was
educated us.
was Michelangelo's boyfriend.
No.
Maybe both.
He's a biblical character.
Well, sure.
right.
But I didn't realize, I've never heard that he was supposed to be
He's supposed
David
to
of the David and
be,
Goliath.
he's very small in stature.
Ah,
Yes, he is very small
yeah,
in
well, yeah.
stature. Yes, he is.
The tool
Was.
is small.
Mm.
And then pretty much we got people asking Sarah to say gross things in her Mickey Mouse voice. So we won't be doing that, certainly.
Oh, that's too
I mean, unless you want
no,
to.
I don't want to do it. Quit trying to make me do terrible things.
And so we game next?
Yes, we do.
All
We are
right.
going to play Bridge the Gap. We have Danielle Reyes already here in the building with us, and she'll be taking on Teeyona from our sales department, who is playing for the Millennials.
Oh.
Don't let Gen X down, Danielle. And listen, one more question before we go.
Yes.
Are you, if you win, are you willing to come back next week?
Absolutely.
Oh, you'll do the 3 weeks.
I have one more question, too.
Yeah.
Oh, more questions.
Are you in negotiations for any TV shows as we speak?
No,
For sure.
for sure.
There's nothing that you're about to walk out of here and go,
I'm
well,
gonna walk out of here and go to work.
Okay.
Oh. Did your work sanction your appearance on the show today, knowing that you'd probably be late for work today?
No, I'm not late for work. No, I didn't tell him anything. I'll be at work at time.
Oh,
Yeah.
goodness.
Yeah.
You must have a late start for work. That's exciting. I envy the people with a late start for
Well,
work.
she's a boss. Maybe she's like,
I am a boss.
There you go.
You are the boss.
Yes, she
All right,
is.
back with Bridge the Gap after these. Ba-dum-bum-bum-bum. Alice 97.3, Sarah and Vinnie, Alice's morning show. It is hump day, a very exciting day. Luckily, we're all fully caffeinated by San Francisco Bay Coffee. It is time to play a little something we call Bridge the Gap. This is our battle of the generations. I would like to welcome back Teeyona from Odyssey Sales.
Thank you.
You are, pull that mic right up to you and talk right into it, nice and loud.
Is that better?
We can go like that.
Is this better?
There we go. Now
Okay.
we're talking. Okay. Let's get it. Let's get mics on mouths over here.
Benny's at my feet. Hello.
Oh.
Thank you,
So
Benny.
sorry.
Teeyona was telling me that you were pretty nervous the first time. Now, if Teeyona beats you today, Danielle, and I'm just throwing this out there, you don't know what's going to happen. Mm-hmm. She'll have defeated 2 big stars. And we'll try and get Stephen Jenkins on for next week so that she can take on 3 stars. That would be, she's like, I have put down some biggies.
That would be king of the hall bragging rights for sure.
Right.
Like that hall behind us here.
Yeah, the one that we all work in.
You would be the,
right.
Oh my gosh.
So Teeyona is less nervous today than you were 3 weeks ago when you took on Mike Borden of Faith No More fame. But she was saying her hands are, like her palms are sweaty.
Well.
Like, look at her. She's rubbing them on her jeans. But have you enjoyed being the reigning champion?
I have. The bragging rights is fun.
Yeah.
Most definitely.
And your friends and family have been calling to congratulate you on your big win.
Yeah, my brother's dad texted me like a week after and he was like, I just saw the video. It's so cool. And so, yeah, it is a dream to be on the radio. I love it.
All
right.
That's so nice. All right, Teeyona, good luck to you today. Representing Gen X is longtime friend of the show and legend in her own right, Danielle Reyes, who I first ever saw on Big Brother. And much to my surprise, after we're talking about the show Big Brother on the air, Danielle calls and says, hey, I'm listening to you guys. That was back in the day when people used phones to make phone calls.
Yeah.
So we have a lot of history with you. And I did love you on the Traitors. And of course, you came in to talk about that as well. But we were talking about whether or not you'd ever go on Survivor.
Yeah, in a heartbeat.
And she's all like, yeah, I don't, even with all the horrible
That was
conditions.
my original show. I auditioned for Survivor 3 times before I got on Big Brother.
Oh, boy.
3 times. No call, no nothing.
Nothing. Never even like
nothing.
You made it to the next round.
No call, no
So
nothing.
each time you made a new video hoping it would capture
I did it all.
Huh.
I did it all.
And then you did one video, another. Is that Big Brother as a video as well?
Yeah, video. Back in the day called a VHS tape.
And
people don't know what that is.
And they immediately called you back.
I sent it in, and I think my video was good. I think I piggybacked on season 2 because Dr. Will was such a evil genius.
Yeah,
and I remember
yeah.
at the end of my video, I said, if you thought Dr. Will was something, wait till you get a load of me.
Yeah.
And I
And
think
you
I
did
it.
deliver.
Oh, yeah.
And I was talking about this earlier. I don't know if you heard it on your way in, but how they weren't sequestering the jury at that time.
Nope.
So the jury went home and watched all the things you said about all those people as you
Everything.
cut their throats week after week.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And you were just walking and there you are just sort of bouncing around the house all alone, waiting the thing out and going, oh, God, I said that. Oh, they're watching that. Oh, no.
Yeah. I changed the game. That's why they introduced the jury.
Yeah.
And
Big
that's
Brother.
such a cool
Because
part
of
about
that.
those games.
Yeah.
Like that you did have a huge impact on that game.
Yeah. Yeah, they said I changed the game. That's why jury was invented, because
Right.
of my loss.
It's
Because
interesting.
you should not have lost.
I know.
Right. It's interesting that there are people who would say, that lady played a great game. I lost. And they would vote for her. And there are others who would say, she was mean to me. I'm
She
not
said
voting
mean
for
thing.
her. Like,
I
that's
think-
ridiculous.
I think if I was a guy, it would have been different. I think because I was perceived like the motherly type, people took it more personally. But I kept it real. You know, I thought my diary rooms were raw, real, and funny.
They were.
But they didn't like it.
And then you came out of the diary room and went, oh, no, everyone's watching me
They're
in the
all
diary
bitter
room.
about
Oh,
it.
geez. Oh, no.
Sheesh.
Horrible.
Get over it.
All right. Well, today's game will be a lot less cutthroat than that. This is going to be things that anybody from Gen X would know the answer to the questions that I'm going to give to Teeyona, and anybody from the Millennials would know the answers to the question that Bob is going to ask you. But there will be a chance to steal, so please don't shout out any answers. Don't
Okay.
do it because you might have a chance to get a point for that.
Talking about my generation.
My generation.
Who wants to go first? Do you want to start?
All right, I'll start. Is that cool?
Yeah.
All right. Teeyona, this is our first question from Gen X to the Zillennials. Who got married at the cultural event in 1981 that was watched by an estimated 750 million people around the world?
Was that Princess Diana?
Give me the other name, too.
Charles?
Oh, good for you. Good
Yeah.
for you! Good for you!
Oh, boy.
Oh, good for you.
Strong start.
That is a strong start.
Yep, that's good.
Dang.
That's exciting.
Danielle, you would have got that right.
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Okay, my question is for Danielle from the Zillennials. What color is Cher's iconic plaid outfit in Clueless?
No.
Didn't she wear like a pink Chanel suit?
No, it was not pink.
Really? I would have said pink, too.
Teeyona, do you know what color the plaid
Yellow?
set was? It was yellow, correct.
Iconic movie.
As if.
Teeyona. In the movie Grease,
Okay.
who is Sandy in love with?
John Travolta's character.
I'm going to need a name.
I know.
Sandy's boyfriend in Grease.
Danny.
I'll give it to you with Danny.
Oh, no.
Damn it all.
Oh, no.
Oh,
Sarah,
no.
that movie was on ABC Family all the time when we were growing up.
Well, see, now there's something that I didn't know. Oh, boy.
All right, next question for Danielle. When's the best time to wear a striped sweater?
What?
When is the best time to wear a striped sweater?
The best time to wear a striped sweater.
Oh, is it from a song?
I don't want to give too much away.
Okay. But you did just sing it, so.
Thought I'd give a little boost.
I have no clue.
All right, one more hint. It's from SpongeBob.
Oh.
Under the Sea.
Good guess, but no. Teeyona, can you steal? The best time to wear a striped sweater.
Man, the only sweater that I know from SpongeBob is when he wore the tears.
That is a great sweater also.
Yeah, that is my only answer.
And then he drinks it and then he cries it out and builds it
Oh,
again.
thank
Yeah.
God we caught
That's
her
the
on
only
one.
one.
Jesus.
But no.
I don't know the answer.
The correct answer is all the time.
Oh.
Oh.
Good response.
Oh.
All right, Teeyona.
What's the score? Update
3-0.
Okay.
Danielle, come on. I really want to see you the next few weeks.
I know.
Teeyona, who sings the 1980s hit, Hold Me Now?
I'm just going to guess Madonna because that's the only name I can think of.
No, it's not Madonna. Danielle for the steal.
Oh,
That
no.
would be the Thompson twins.
Thompson
thank
twins were
God.
on the board.
I had no clue who that was.
Oh.
Oh.
I never would have known that either.
Teeyana's pretty good. I'm looking at my questions and thinking, oh, no.
Okay. This is a quote from a commercial.
Oh, boy.
Tell me what the brand or the product is from this commercial. IDK, my BFF Joe.
What's the product?
Yeah, what's the product that the commercial's for?
Say the
or
thing
the
again.
brand. IDK, my BFF Joe.
No, my BFF Jill.
For a brand.
For a brand. Lip gloss?
No.
All right,
Teeyona,
Teeyona.
do you know?
Oh, man, it is hitting a chord, but I can't think of it. So I'm going to guess and say phone.
Yes, it was that. I'll give it to her. It was a singular commercial advertising texting
Oh.
The T9.
from back in the day.
I thought it was going to be bracelets.
Yeah, I was like,
I have no
I
idea.
don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know. My best friend forever, Jill.
Do you think I should give it to her or no?
No.
Okay.
Oh, Danielle says no.
Okay, fair enough. She wasn't confident.
Yeah, I don't.
It was texting kind of specifically, and she said phone. So I'm okay if we don't give it to her.
Okay.
We're
Yeah.
going to win anyway, so
Oh my
Whoa,
God.
take
Trying.
it easy.
I'm taking that point away then.
I'm trying to fuel up
I
Danielle.
wasn't trying to. Okay.
Here we go.
Name 2 of the 4 human characters in the cartoon Scooby Doo.
Oh, Velma and Shaggy.
Oh, that was too
What?
easy.
That's
Oh.
what do you
I
mean?
know.
We grew
Come
up
on,
on
Sarah.
Scooby Doo. What do
That
you?
was my favorite.
What are
We
you
grew up on
doing?
Scooby Doo.
Well, that's it.
It's
We just
we're,
lost.
we're bridging the gap.
We have
Scooby
one
Doo is
more.
bridging the gap. That's the whole point of the game, anyway. So, you know, we feel closer together. I didn't know Scooby Doo was your guys' thing too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, boy. Casey Kasem did the voice of Shaggy.
I had they did a live action Scooby Doo movie starring the guy from Scream.
Oh, my God.
When
they
I was
did.
in like 3rd or 4th grade, and I had
I
the
actually
soundtrack
forgot
as
about
a
that.
CD on my CD player.
Yeah, Sarah
Oh, boy.
Michelle
I'm.
Gellar.
Yes, exactly.
Oh,
Oh, great. I couldn't have found that out yesterday.
Freddie Prinze Jr.
Yeah, Freddie Prinze Jr.
Really?
Yeah,
who's the other guy? Lillard?
yeah. The guy from
played
Oh,
Scream.
my
Shaggy.
God.
Yeah.
Right.
I didn't even see it, but I'm
great.
remembering it now.
Uh-oh. Yep.
That's okay.
Ruh-roh.
All right. This next one for Danielle is slang term.
Oh, boy.
What does it mean to say she ate with that?
Oh, she delivered.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Beautiful. You knew that.
Yeah.
All right. Are we in this?
No.
Oh.
I don't think mathematically we can't win.
What's
but
the
here
score?
It's 4-2.
Oh.
So, Teeyona.
Are you sure?
Well, you can tie it
I
up.
thought that's 3-2.
No, this is the last question, isn't it? Oh,
Yeah, but
no,
I have
there is
one
one
more.
more question. Oh,
So
my
you
God.
can tie it up.
Mathematically,
Oh,
we're
my
not
God.
out of it.
This could still
This is
happen.
amazing.
No offense.
She can shut it down right here. Teeyona, what toy wobbles but it won't fall down?
What toy wobbles but doesn't fall down? I want to say a bobblehead.
It is not a bobblehead.
Oh, no. What is this?
What toy wobbles but it won't fall down?
Oh.
I was going to say Slinky, but
That's a good guess.
Yeah,
But
that
don't
was
say that,
actually-
though.
That's not it. That's not the guess to make.
You're going to die when you hear it.
Oh, I don't know, Sarah.
Weebles wobble, but they don't fall
Weebles
down.
wobbles.
Would you have gotten that, Teeyona? Did it occur to you?
As soon as you said it, I was like, I do know that name.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it sounds familiar.
They weren't very fun
They didn't
No.
look
as
fun.
toys go, but
I had
you know,
Weebles. I loved Weebles.
You did not.
Sure I did.
I mean, you had them. We all had them. That doesn't mean you
played with
them.
what you had. You didn't have the internet. You didn't have your mom's phone. Go play with your friggin' Weebles.
Were they like bobbleheads?
No,
or-
they were like little egg-shaped people. So
Yeah.
you could flick them and they'd go. Bloop, 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 bloop.
They were pretty bunk.
Yeah.
All right.
I liked them. I had the Weebles Wobble barnyard. Even the cows.
Oh, so you really did play with
Yeah,
I
you
had
really
the
played
Weebles.
with
I was
that.
all about the Weebles.
No.
So what's the score?
Unsurmountable. 4-2.
Okay.
Here's the final question.
All right.
Danielle,
Mm-hmm.
what is pirate's booty?
Pirate's booty. That's like, it's like money. Like,
Here's the thing about this question, and I know that we can't even mathematically win, but I actually feel like because there's when you did a question a few weeks ago about COD, which has I think that you have to say in regards to what is.
yeah.
Like you have to give some kind of frame of reference because
Okay.
it is true. Pirate's booty is the treasure that's why it's called
Right.
Pirate's booty.
Okay. It's something you eat. Pirate's booty.
Cereal?
No, it's kind of. Oh wait,
Oh.
sorry, Tiana.
What is it?
It's
It is
popcorn.
popcorn.
Popcorn like yes.
Popcorn? Oh.
It's like it's
Like
sort
a
of
puff.
It's a
Popcorn.
puff.
Yeah.
But either way, you did blow Danielle's doors off. Danielle, I'm so sorry, but congratulations
I'm
to
always
the
a loser.
Millennials. I know she gets so close.
So close.
Congratulations, Teeyona. That's 2 wins in a row for you.
Thank you.
You're taking down all the big names.
I know.
I'm gonna be humble in front of Danielle because she's cool.
Thanks. I appreciate that.
And plus, she's right here in front of you.
Yeah, she's
I know.
right there. I'm not yelling at someone over the phone.
That
me too.
braggy little dance you're doing
just
is
doing a
not.
little- it's a
that's
little
humble.
dance. I'm not-
I mean, it's pretty braggy.
It's just a little one.
That's not humble.
Teeyona, your thoughts on your second win in a row here?
Exciting. Yeah, it was just
Yeah.
exciting.
And remember, it's been all you've done a full-on celebrity put down so far. We've got to try to get Stephen Jenkins in here.
She's
next
so
week for
easy
this.
to like too. This is a real problem. Like she's really handling herself well and winning, and
Yeah.
And even though, I really wanted to see Danielle next week.
I know.
Like,
No.
very
Oh my
well done,
God.
though.
I'm actually that's the biggest disappointment. I'm
That's
gonna
the
see
loss.
Teeyona every day anyway. It's not like she's going away.
Sarah, you got to have better questions for them.
I know.
Like in the
Actually
70s.
super
Go in the
bummed.
70s. You in these
Well,
little
to me, Scooby Doo is the 70s.
No, you got to look at
life.
They're going to watch all the
Oh
new
my
movies
God.
and stuff. You got to
We should start comparing. We should start reviewing each other's questions.
It's
maybe.
not a bad idea.
Yeah.
Because then we could, yes, let's do that.
Yeah.
Bob.
Because I'll let you know, like, no, that's still a big thing. Like
Yes.
Scooby Doo. But yeah, 707 says Sarah and her softball questions. Good grief.
Yes.
And we got another text which I want to read because I want to clear it up. 925 says Bob's questions are for young millennials or Gen Z. Born in 85 here, and I have no clue about SpongeBob. I definitely did know Clueless and Grease, though. That is the whole point of the game.
Right.
Is that we are trying to bridge the gap. So me as a Zillennial, I'm asking our Gen X contestant questions that anyone my age would know, but they might not know, to try and stump them so that my partner can try and steal. That's kind of the setup of the game.
Right. And truly it is like, to get rid of the generation gaps, like the 30-year-olds versus the 60-year-olds.
And now we know we can bond on Scooby Doo.
I don't need to bond with anyone on Scooby Doo. I clearly dropped off in the 70s. I didn't even know there was a movie about it. All right. Well, listen, Danielle, I appreciate the Herculean effort to get up early and drive your ass in here.
Right?
A fine ass it is.
We are rooting for you to get on Survivor.
Oh my God, I would love to see you on Survivor.
Survivor.
So you ran into Jeff Probst.
Oh, God,
Did he say, yeah, let's do this, woman?
So I just finished Big Brother the first time, and I was at a restaurant. I probably had about 2 or 3 martinis at the time.
Oh, that's a lot of martinis.
And I saw him from afar, and I said, I'm going to go tell this man something. So I walked up to him. I said, hey, I auditioned for your show. He goes, oh, you did? So I said, yeah, I just finished Big Brother, and you missed out. I would have been great on your show. And I think I probably touched him on his chest or something like that. He's a little guy. He's not tall at all. He's a little petite little thing, and that little dimples of him. And I said, you're going to remember me. You're going to remember me. And
did he know you from Big Brother?
Oh,
or were
of course
you a
not.
total stranger who walked up to him and said, you missed out?
Had it aired already?
Yeah.
Oh,
it aired, and he didn't know who the heck I was. He just like, oh, yeah, whatever, lady.
That was early on, though. Now they're very mixed.
Yes,
like
because
they're
of the
looking
whole
for
pool, right?
Right.
Yeah.
They don't usually cast people on Survivor from Big Brother. They did 2 people. They did Cowboy and Hayden. Hayden won Big Brother. And
I totally don't even remember Hayden.
Exactly.
I do remember Cowboy.
Cowboy, yeah. He was DQ for him and Twee, or what's Twee from Survivor. He had a medical evac.
Oh.
Yeah, Cowboy did.
I don't remember.
But they never
Moss?
cast a female from Big Brother. Hint, hint.
Yeah, hint. Massive hint.
Yeah, cast me on.
Do you recognize that guy from Big Brother?
I do recognize him.
Good looking kid.
Yeah. I didn't really remember. You know what? I only remember him from Big Brother and not from from Survivor.
I think he was on The Family when you brought your family with you, and he dated a girl that did Survivor, and they were in a relationship. Oh. And I think it was the season Tyson won that season.
It says he was in a showmance with Kirsten.
God, their names just go
that's
away.
In Big Brother.
All right. Well, listen. Once again, congratulations, Teeyona. We'll see you back here next week. Danielle, lovely to see you.
Of course. I had a great time.
Take care. Do you live in the city now?
I live in Oakland.
Oh, you do? Okay.
Yes.
So it's not like I was thinking you had to commute in from Sacramento, but I just realized.
No, Oaktown.
All right. Thank you guys for playing. That's it. Bridge the Gap for this week.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you.
I'm just going to keep on dancing. I'm not going to stop. Alice 97.3, Sarah and Vinnie, Alice's morning show. Happy Hump Day. Sarah and Vinnie show powered by San Francisco Bay Coffee. You can stream Alice and take us anywhere you go on the Odyssey, iHeartRadio, or TuneIn apps.
Man.
Everything okay?
Whoa, we were lost bad.
I know.
What do you mean is everything
I feel bad.
okay?
Well, I mean, nobody dies in radio for the most part.
Except that one.
That one lady, yeah. But I would have loved to have seen Danielle for the next 2 weeks.
Well, yeah.
That would have been fun. But you know what? Congratulations to Teeyona because she was nervous and she's really been studying.
She's a
working
wonderful
hard.
lady.
She is. She's great.
What's up, everyone? This Alice Report is brought to you by Fremont Bank. This is National Nutrition Month.
Oh.
Fremont Bank Foundation is supporting Bay Area neighbors with nourishing meals through partners like Open Heart Kitchen and Tri-City Volunteers Food Bank. They help people gain access to nourishing meals year-round. Discover more at fremontbank.com/giving. Hey,
I had a mouthful of San Francisco Bay
left
coffee.
me hanging. I can't believe
Do it again.
Discover more at fremontbank.com/giving.
Mine's too slow. I got to get a quicker one.
There is a quick one somewhere.
It's okay.
But we've lost it. We lost it in the divorce.
We lost a lot of
We
stuff.
did.
Well, we can make new stuff.
We can.
Well,
yes.
Like yesterday, I made one.
No,
What'd you make?
Well, I don't have it up, but let me get it.
Oh,
Don't.
For when the time's
Please
right.
don't. No.
I'll
It's just
intro
not-
it.
Just forget that you have that. It'll be fine.
Oh, actually, I got 2 new ones yesterday.
Oh,
what
good.
was the other
Because
one?
I wasn't even talking about that one.
Oh.
Burn on you.
What did I say?
I don't know,
went like,
probably.
"Arrgh."
Oh,
There was
that's pretty good.
Something that I did.
I don't know.
Hmm.
I mean, I was here all day, but I don't know what she...
I have no idea what other one she's talking about.
I wasn't party to her pulling clips of you.
Metallica. Well, Metallica.
That's pretty good.
I love
the other one?
Vinny's, yeah. The other
Yeah?
one is the song. But I'll save that for when it's just right.
What? Oh, that song, yeah.
Because I know you really don't like it. I can tell you actually dislike it.
Can
So I
you?
don't want to run it
That's
into the
weird that you
ground.
can tell that.
Morning clouds, sun later.
Okay.
That's
Actually,
your
look at
weather.
it. Sunny and blue skies
Doesn't
right now.
look bad right now, but
crazy.
looking
good out there.
You really can't tell the whole Bay Area by the sliver
That is true.
we have out our window here.
Nope, it's looking fine.
I've many times been driving home through all the microclimates and gone, sheesh, I hit rain, I hit hail, I hit sun breaks. Yikes.
Look, a rainbow.
All right, I'm going to begin with a couple things here for you, and I won't go too long on all of these, but there's some fun ones. Let's see here. Let me see here. I lost it now. Oh, here it is. These are some things that were totally normal if you were a kid in the 80s.
Oh.
And the number one thing on the list, totally normal in the 80s, that would seem weird today.
This is a good one, especially for right after
Right.
Bridge the Gap.
That's why
I like it.
thought that. Okay.
Yeah.
Being bored.
Oh, yeah. That was
Boredom
normal.
was a rite of passage when we were young.
That's why I played with Weebles.
If you didn't say, I'm bored to your parents at least 10 times a week, you weren't a kid in the 80s. The truth is, they'll still say it now, but they have access to way more stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Way more. And that actually brings up a question that I have for Bob. Bob, let me ask you a question. When you were young, before you got your phone, did your mom ever let you use her phone to text your friends?
Not to text my friends, because by the time texting really took off, I had a phone.
Okay.
But I did use it to play Snake, too.
Snake 2?
Yeah, that's
the
what it was
second
called.
version of
game.
Snake 2, yes.
Okay. Now, my oldest daughter will say, Mom, can I use your phone to text my friend? And her mom will hand her the phone, and she texts her friends from her mom's phone. That's like the way that she can make plans for whatever thing they're doing. I'm
she
like,
texts the friend's mom, and then
it's the whole, yes.
Is it Edie or is it
No, this
Isla?
is Isla.
Because you stopped the texting that she had her own phone.
No,
for it, or her
she
own
had an iPod
texting.
and was going crazy with it and had to have it ripped from her. But so she will use her mom, and I don't know if other moms are out there right now saying, yeah, that's what we do. Or if other moms are like, I would never give my kid my phone. I don't want them to see the pictures, or I don't want them to see my texts, or whatever.
Right.
Or the possibility that they could do something to your workmates.
Or they could take money out of your bank account.
Oh, there's that too.
We can do all that stuff on our phones now.
Being bored. These are normal things in the 80s that would be so weird today. Smoking inside, like everywhere.
Yeah.
I never.
People smoke.
Let me ask you a question. You were a smoker. I also was a smoker. Did you ever smoke in your own bed?
Yes.
I never did that.
Oh.
I just didn't. You know what? I didn't give myself over to smoking. I was addicted and absolutely smoked. I smoked a pack a day, and at some...
I fell asleep smoking. The cigarette fell on the blanket on top of me and lit on fire. That was on a couch, though, not in bed, but still.
No, I never was in my own bed with a ciggy. I just didn't think that was... I thought it was gross. Like, why would I
can't remember specifically being in bed with a cigarette, but I wouldn't put it past me.
I know
was
a lot
smoker.
of people who smoked that did it in their... Like, I did it in the car. That was the only place that I would do that. I didn't do it in my house, in my room, in my bed. Never.
But everything... It's funny how... It takes not having the smell of smoke around you at all times, which is how life was, to notice the smell of smoke. Like when I moved to California in 1997, I had been here for however long. I actually was like, I'm the only person here that smokes. So I quit and I wasn't smoking. And John and I went home like, I don't know, later that year. And I walked into a restaurant and went, oh my God.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a restaurant. Like, because it was completely indoor smoking in public places was completely banned in California. So I never smelled it anymore. I couldn't. I'm like, oh my, and they're like, oh, do you want the smoking section or the non-smoking? I'm like, it seems like you only have a smoking section.
Well, you realize that stuff floats.
Place reeks of smoke.
The same thing with planes.
Yeah.
Nice try with the whole, you can smoke here, not here.
Even that is a fairly recent end. I mean, 90s at some point, right?
Well, that's 30 years.
Is it really?
Yeah, isn't it?
Sure.
2026?
96, 26. Incredible. Incredible.
These are things that were totally normal in the 80s. You turned on your TV and you started watching something. Like, you had 3 channels. There was no point in looking up the TV guide, or in this case, they're talking about how we have to pick a service, get signed into it, and then look around on Netflix or Amazon or Disney or Apple or...
Even TV Guide was a very helpful little resource, because you'd have to like plan out, Mom, on Monday at 8 o'clock, I got to watch the Brady Bunch. So you can't watch anything but that time.
And they say here, people watch TV in real time then. So there was no random viewing times, and there was a community... Like, it was a community event when certain big shows were on, whether that was the season finale or just the random episode that everyone talked about, whether it's Melrose Place or whatever else.
You had to be caught up on it. I mean, it really wasn't even until probably the late 80s that we started being able to videotape what was on TV without being there watching it. You could remember that? Trying to set the timer on your VCR to tape the thing. And, oh, no, the TV was on the wrong channel.
Competing for your lungs with cigarettes was all that hairspray.
Oh, yes.
On the list of things from the 80s that were totally normal.
Your bathroom would get shellacked.
It'd have a stickiness
it would.
Everywhere.
And the hair, like you'd lose hair and it would be stuck on the floor. You'd have to mop your bathroom.
Yeah, you guys put a hole in the ozone layer with that crap.
Yeah.
Ridiculous. It did look good, though.
They say that's fixed now, though.
It is. I heard it closed.
And I do remember I had a girl. I can't say I never did it, but I had a girlfriend at the time. She would bend her head all the way down, hang all the hair, and then just spray it.
Yep.
And then lift up, and that was the hair.
Ah, the 80s. I miss them.
You do?
I loved my 80s hair. I had great 80s hair. Huge.
Well, you could have that again. Like, you can wear that style if you love it.
Yeah, it's not really. It's not what I'm going to do now.
All right.
She would look like somebody who's stuck in 1985, you know?
That'd be cute. I mean, I don't know about the different colored pumps thing. That seems like...
I was so adorable on stage.
Well, we know. You had a lot of success, didn't you?
I had a lot of customers.
Yeah.
True.
Going to the mall with a group of friends was something to do.
That was what are you guys doing today? We're going to go to the mall, hang out at the fountain.
Did you do that?
My dad was really weird about me going to hang out at the mall, but of course I did it.
Why was he weird about it?
I don't know.
Because that's mostly where we smoked cigarettes and cloves. That's mostly where we met girls. Yeah, I don't blame him.
It was the place to be.
Yeah, you went to the mall. Like,
you could go see a movie there. It was a Saturday. You'd go to the Chess King or the Orange Julius.
You'd put effort into your outfit to go to the mall.
Do you remember Spencer Gifts?
Oh, yeah.
No.
Yeah, I loved Spencer. I'm going to go get a blacklight poster.
Yeah.
So good.
Spencer Gifts was where you went and got black light
You guys
posters?
have a different, yours is named something different here.
Well, it was mostly the record store, like record stores had all that
It was like a head shop and had like, rock and roll t-shirts and posters and stuff. But you guys, there is a thing that seems to be the West Coast Spencer's Gifts. Of course, you're from Philly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know what you're going for. The Pier Records near my house is where we went and got posters or records or cloves. And I had to hey Mr. Cloves in order to...
I can't believe they stopped you. It was the 80s, for God's sake. Sure, kid, here you go. Class B cigarettes.
On top of the time you spent at the mall, you also spent a bunch of time at the arcade.
Oh, yeah.
And my daughters both of them have asked me, did you have video games? Yes.
They were gigantic hulking things that you had to go and put a quarter in.
The funny thing about it is I have said to them, or I started to say, well, we had games, but they weren't as good as what we have today. And then they play Minecraft and Roblox. The graphics are garbage.
Yeah, but they're garbage on purpose.
I know, but I'm just saying.
What is that, 16-bit or something? There's like a name for
there's
that
no
style.
You can't say to them, the games were worse back then because
nothing's
worse than Roblox or Minecraft.
Well, Minecraft is quite sophisticated, but it just looks old.
It's just stylized, man.
It's quite sophisticated?
Yeah, you can literally build your own world with your friends. Could you do that on Atari? I don't think so.
No, all right, good point. Do you like Minecraft?
No, I don't play it, but
have you?
I respect it. I respect video games.
My God, my kids were Minecraft fiends. They loved it.
My kids do it too. But the graphics used to be worse. Doesn't stand up when you look at the two games they actually play. The graphics are terrible. That's a sheep?
Looks like a brick.
With an extra brick
but then
sitting
so
on top.
does yeah, exactly.
Anyway, these are some of the things from the 80s. I love just the boredom thing. Kids will still say they're bored now, but the amount of stuff they have available to them is absurd.
My mom would go, only boring people are bored.
I was just going to say that. My dad would say, well, then you're boring. I was never bored as a kid. Like, oh, crap.
Yeah, because, when someone who's, like the olden days, there were just so many chores and like, I don't know, beasts to milk or... Just the kids are in charge of working at the house. You had kids to farm stuff, I guess. All the old people, they say that. I was so busy.
Maybe that's why kids are so anxious, because they don't have things like that.
They don't have anything to occupy them.
Yeah.
They have too much time to think.
I don't know.
Overthinking things is like the downfall of a lot of stuff.
I feel like kids today have it pretty dang good.
Right.
That's
so
what
why
I'm
are
saying.
they all so
okay.
anxious?
Too good.
They're all so anxious.
That's true. One of mine is very, we deal with that. It's actually a thing that we have to, it's a hurdle we deal with when we say, we're going to go do, and then it starts in. Is that a plane trip? Yes, it's a plane trip. I don't want to go. To Hawaii? You don't want to go to Hawaii? No. I'll go to Nona's. That's a plane trip too. Couldn't you drive me? Oh. And then we get her on the plane and get her to Hawaii, and she loves it. But anxious about what?
Oh, man.
I know. It's crazy. It's like one of those things where you go, Okay, we got to get this past the kid in order for this all to go down as we need it to. Oy.
Does she know that the more stuff she does, the cooler she'll be?
I have explained to her that her life can be big and wonderful.
Or she can limit it.
Or she can keep not doing things and find her life to be quite small. I hope that I do not want that for her, but certainly how many kids are just sort of housebound?
Oh my God, I know. Well, the whole it's like it comes down to simple things like, hey mom, I need blah blah blah. Okay, call the place and can you do it?
No. Yeah. The answer is no. You have to call yourself.
Right.
That's what my parents told me. And then I got to college and I'm making phone calls for all my roommates.
Yeah.
Is that true?
Yes.
That they would be like, I can't, or they'd go, I need something, but I can't make the call.
Yes.
And then you'd go, oh, give me the phone.
Yep.
Right.
And what did you coach them over that hurdle, or
They've really
are they
grown.
to this day?
I'm so proud of them.
Yeah.
Like,
But it is. I mean, you need to be able to use the phone. It comes down to just not doing those things, not having opportunities to do those things. If you don't have to make any calls because your mom shoots off an email or you text this person or whatever, when it comes time to actually talk on the phone, it's foreign to you.
I make them do all that stuff.
Good.
Heck yeah.
And pay for things at the grocery store and talk to the grocery person.
Yeah.
And I will even say, you have to speak up, because Edie will go, I don't know.
They're going to be so thankful.
They will be.
For the independent women you're raising them to be, because I know I am.
I hope so. I really do. 800-400-3697 is our number. And Bob is on the show.
Betsy from San Raf says, the thing my mom always said was, if you're bored, do chores. Here's some chores to do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh,
My mom
okay,
would
you
put
can
you
take
to
out
work
the trash.
too. Right. Great.
Yeah.
The living room needs vacuuming.
Oh, 650 says, we moved to Atlanta from the Bay and my teen goes to the mall with her friends here. They go to Spencer's still.
Oh, Spencer's is still a thing.
Yes. Oh, yeah. It's still a thing at my mall in King of Prussia, too.
Oh.
Yeah.
I loved Spencer Gifts.
Spencer's.
It used to be way cooler, though. Like, it was a head shop. It was fully, you could buy a bong there.
Well, I bet it has circled back around. I bet you can now again,
that's
too.
Right.
But did yours have the secret room in the back with, like, dirty stuff?
Yes, it did. We weren't allowed in it, though.
No.
When you say dirty, you mean sex toys?
Yeah. Well, no. I think it was magazines and stuff.
I don't even know. I think I was too
because
scared
we
to go
weren't
back
allowed
there.
to. I wasn't allowed to go in. It was like an 18 and
plus,
up.
yeah.
Oh, I don't know that.
Maybe that's even where like some of the serious bongs and stuff were.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Sarah. Oh, Hot Topic is another one.
Hot Topic is the one.
That might be
That's
the
who
one
you're
you know.
thinking of?
That's.
I don't think they have bongs, though, do they?
Well, I don't. When
They
I
have
got
the-
here, I said, "Where's Spencer Gifts?" And they're like, and I described it, and someone said, "You're talking about Hot Topic."
They have, like, so-called cool clothes and Doc Martens and, concert tees.
Posters.
But I don't think they do. I don't think that's
like
a head
you'd go
shop.
to Hot Topic to get a lava lamp.
Yes.
Yeah, that was what you got at Spencer Gifts.
925 says, have you guys watched 8-Bit Christmas? It is the best movie that is 100% accurate about what it was like living in the 80s. And your kids would
never
like
heard
it
of it.
too.
I
I've never heard
haven't.
of it either.
I'm
right on the
already.
spot.
We were walking the other day, and I was with my daughters, and I said, "It's already like March is right around the corner. We're almost to Christmas again."
Oh my gosh. Don't be like, stop it.
Welcome to my world.
Let's
man.
go to
30
summer
years
first.
of just anticipating Christmas from January 12th on.
Does it live up to the hype that you build it to every year? I mean, you've got young kids, so yes, of course it
Yes,
does.
they love it.
Yeah. That
And
is
I
true.
love it too because of the
Because of
kids.
the kids.
I didn't care about Christmas when I didn't have kids.
Yeah, Christmas is a big bummer for me at this age.
Yeah, as a
30,
grown-up, who
no
cares?
kids. Yeah.
Right.
If
I know.
anything, it's like, oh, great. Now I have to figure out how to get out of going home.
Uh-huh.
Because it's not my home where my parents lived.
Right.
I would always be like, that's not my house. You live
I
in-
don't want to. I want to hang out. I have a week off. I want to stay at my home.
Right. What's coming up in the trash, Sarah?
The Alice Ticket Trio giveaway. Get your code word right after this. Alice 97.3. Sarah and Vinnie, Alice's morning show. Thank goodness for San Francisco Bay Coffee. We loaded Danielle Reyes up as she left. I'm like, here, take some coffee. We have tons of it. Thank you, San Francisco Bay Coffee.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to be fully caffeinated for many, many years to come.
Do we have a years to come supply? I feel like it's been walking out of here quite a bit.
It has, actually. We're down to the last box.
I heard more is always on its way.
Oh,
Yeah.
good.
Well,
Good.
we don't want it to just sit in there getting old.
No, you gotta
get it while
right.
it's young and freshly roasted.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's do this giveaway, shall we? Alice, ticket trio. We've got tickets for Charlie Puth, Louis Capaldi, and Demi Lovato. You'll win tickets to all three shows by taking the code word DIAMOND, DIAMOND, to radioalice.com. Enter it in there, and you'll be in the running for a pair of tickets, whichever, to Charlie Puth on May 1st at Bill Graham Civic Auditorium, Louis Capaldi, May 3rd at the Greek, and Demi Lovato, May 11th at the Chase Center. Incredible. All three shows. This hour's code word is Diamond. Take it to radioalice.com. Mason has another code word for you today at 12:05, and it's Jane with one more at 5:05. Lots of chances to win. This hour's code word is Diamond, courtesy of Live Nation. Thank you, Live Nation.
Thank you, Live Nation.
800-400-3697. That is our phone and text number. You can also email us at any time at sarahandvinnyradio@gmail.com. One further thought as far as email goes. On Fridays, we do bad advice. And so we haven't done that for a few weeks. And I have some good ones. But at any time, if you find yourself stumped by some kind of problem, some quandary in your life, send it to badadvice973@gmail.com. Because
we got you.
We do got you. I was reading through a few of the new ones today, and there's some solid.
Good. I love that
Some
segment.
solid problems.
It's one of my favorite things.
7:00 on Fridays.
Mm-hmm.
We do that. Help some people out.
It's fun to hear what people are having trouble with, like struggling with.
Yeah.
Not fun, but
it's fun for us.
It's
not fun for them.
interesting to hear what things you're struggling with.
Right.
Interesting.
Some of them are so relatable, like problems with in-laws or some crazy situation at work.
Mm-hmm.
I love that stuff. I'm going to start with Billboard. Congratulations to Ella Langley, back up at number one. Over vacation, I was looking at Billboard and Opalite. Sorry, was it Opalite? It was. It was number one last week. And I think that tied Taylor Swift for some record or other. She's always breaking some record. But I fully expected it to be number one again this week. But no, back up in the number one spot is that Ella Langley, Choosing Texas song.
I'm not a huge country fan, but I like it.
Well, there's some nice country songs.
Totally.
Yeah. Doesn't mean you have to commit to the whole genre.
I'm not. I don't like to commit at all.
And yet, she's going to walk down the aisle.
Yeah, but after 10 years.
That is true. You did take your time with that. Number two on the charts this week is Olivia Dean, Hanging in There. Man, I Need. That is a
good song.
Big song.
Mm-hmm.
Ordinary, the Alex Warren song. That is back up. That was last week. It had fallen to number 5, and now it's at number 3. Opalite's down to number 4.
I'm really hoping next week this list is Harry Styles, Harry Styles, Harry Styles, Harry Styles.
It probably will be. That is often how things go when a big artist puts out a record, because then everybody streams the whole record. Forget the singles anymore. Bruno Mars, I Just Might, is in 5th place, up 1 from last week. That was a number 1 song, though, for at least 1 week. Peaked out at number 1. Golden, hanging in there. 36 weeks on the charts, and it's number 6 this week.
How is it possible? I mean, it's a good song.
It's not exactly a sing-along, man. It's a big old song. And I guess the kids love it. Maybe they're putting the soundtrack on. Is that something you guys do at your house?
They watch the movie over and over. I mean, they're off it now. That's the thing. I'm surprised it's still so big, because we were on that movie when it came out. We wrote it for 40 watches, and now it's already moved, off the playlist.
Here's something that I've never really considered before is we talk about streaming numbers.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Netflix is a streamer. Like, would someone watching that movie be contributing to the popularity of a song?
I'll look it up while you do more stuff.
Because you can watch videos on YouTube, and I think that would count. I'm not exactly sure. Like, is it streaming in general? I don't know. That'll be interesting to find out. Fate of Ophelia is down at number 7. That was number 1 for a long time. Bad Bunny hanging on to that Super Bowl bump. DTMF is at number 8.
Yes, watching Netflix heavily drives song streams.
Wow.
On platforms like Spotify, Apple Music, and YouTube. Iconic placement in shows can cause instant, massive, and long-term spikes or resurgence of streams for both new and nostalgic songs. But it doesn't say that it's that the Netflix, it's not saying directly that Netflix counts toward. It's saying it sends people to these streamers.
I think they keep it vague on purpose so that we don't really know how the sausage is made.
Right. You don't want to know. Yeah.
No, I think it would really shock me to find out how Billboard picks the top 10.
Well, I want to say, though, that if it's, this is a licensed song, it's being consumed, I would almost want it to count toward, if we're going to count the streams and get an accurate number, an accurate reflection, like, why wouldn't they include that stuff? I mean, it seems like it played. Somebody consumed it. I want the artist to get paid for that.
They're calling K-pop Demon Hunters their most streamed film of all time.
Yeah. Oh, yes. On Netflix.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That has been huge. Surprise. They're going to do more of them.
I think the live action of that is going to be so rad.
Are they going to use the actual girls who did the singing, or are they going to just cast?
Probably a mix. Yeah. Who knows?
Somber's Back to Friends is at number 9, and Folded Kailani is at number 10. There's your charts for this week.
Thanks.
Googie's telling me that Netflix doesn't report its viewing data to Billboard, so I guess it doesn't count as direct.
Yeah, they're calling it indirectly in that you see something on the show and then you go straight to a streamer to listen to it.
I wonder if through licensing. I still want the artist to get paid for that. Mm-hmm. And I get that there's a licensing fee when you use a song in a movie or a television show. But if it becomes the most watched movie of all time, shouldn't the artists...
It's hard to figure that out, too, because you don't know if this Huntrex even wrote that song. So then who's getting paid?
Right. But they would get a performance royalty, but not the publishing. And the publishing royalty would go to someone else.
Right. So that's a lot.
You get a lot more for writing the song than for performing it. Bad Bunny's Super Bowl halftime show set a new viewership record. Okay. They are counting all the streams. Bad Bunny's halftime show, according to Jay-Z's Rock Nation, who co-produced it, they say it has so far generated 4.157 billion views worldwide within the first 24 hours. Across all the platforms. That is the U.S. broadcast, international broadcast, YouTube, and all the other digital platforms. If you watched it somewhere, you count toward this. If you watched it 10 times, you count for 10 of those. There's only 8 billion people on Earth. Half of us did not all watch Bad Bunny on the Super Bowl. So if you've watched it 50 million times, you count for 50 million of those. Digital views can include multiple watches from the same user, impressions on social media. It doesn't mean that half the world.
I thought he did well. There's definitely worse recent halftime shows, in my opinion. I didn't think The Weeknd was good at all.
No, I agree. So boring.
I thought that was a total miss.
Last year, we saw Billy Idol. We got to see him in a tiny little venue at a Little Alice event.
So fun.
It was incredible. And they're calling this the year of Billy Idol. I think I told you a day or two ago that he's got a new documentary that's out. Billy Idol Should Be Dead, it's called. And he went on Bill Maher's show called Club Random with Bill Maher. Sorry, Bill Maher. He went on to talk about this. He's promoting this documentary. Uh-huh. And he said, the quote from him is crazy. Once you're trying to get off heroin, What do you go to? You go to something else. I started smoking crack to get off heroin. What? and he's like, and it worked.
Oh, you have a new problem, but sure, you're off heroin.
I mean, maybe it's easier to kick crack than it is to kick heroin.
I don't know.
So Bill Maher goes, did you really? And Billy Idol goes, it worked. It worked. And he's laughing. Ha, 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 ha. Some of the other quotes are just so funny. In the new documentary, Billy Idol Should Be Dead, he's 70 years old. Billy Idol, he was just a massive star in the 80s with MTV and had just a bunch of hits. I mean, he's talking about his career in the bad boy ways that almost cost him his music career and his life. He says, I had it all and I lit it with butane. He also talks about being really lucky. He says he took many risks with his life, battling an addiction to heroin while also speeding through the streets on his motorcycle, driving way too fast. He also said, thank God he's off heroin now. He's like, I definitely would have died of fentanyl by now. I would do any.
Courtney, when you mentioned the crack thing, I thought of the Courtney Love quote. I wanted to look it up so I could read it. This is Courtney Love on crack. If you want to nuke your life, do crack.
Oh, it's a step up from heroin.
My gosh.
He says, this is Billy Idol's quote. I'm lucky that I've kept the brain I've got because some people went brain dead and some people ended up in jail forever or dead. Imagine if it was today. If I was doing what I was doing back then, today, I would be dead because I would have run into fentanyl.
He's right.
Yeah. And he's been doing lots of interviews. I expect to see more of this stuff, but I just thought that was a pretty funny, not funny, ha, but kind of, what do they say? Tragedy plus time equals comedy. Smoking crack helped Billy Idol quit heroin.
One of the things I read, I guess he's everywhere right now trying to, have a high profile, but I read that him and that guitar player of his, Steve Stevens, when they got that first hit, all of a sudden the record company was like, what do you want? And they let them make their next record without any input.
Oh
and they
my God,
they
that
really
just doesn't happen.
It's just a hit. Like, you got a hit? Whatever you want.
Keep making hits. And he did.
He did.
I mean,
he had a run. That's how he got
did.
to be that excessive, because he had all the money,
right,
and a green light from anyone who
he was
around
in
him.
the band Generation X in the UK,
and they broke up.
Left the UK and moved to America. Like, I'm going to go be Billy Idol in America. I think I can, and did, and pulled it.
Mm-hmm.
And he said, like, the real problem started after his first success. He went back to party with all his mates back in the UK.
Is that right?
And that's where
things got.
He pointed to that as, like, specifically, I got into a little trouble there.
I went home a hero.
Yeah. Bought everyone all the drugs and then did them all myself. All right, I'm totally out of time. What's coming up, Vin?
Just remember this quote, everyone. If you want to nuke your life, do crack. That's Courtney Love.
Most of us do not want to nuke our lives.
No, we do not. That is an absolute no. And I'm going to tell you how to stay married for 70 years after these.
Alice 97.3, Sarah and Vinnie, Alice's morning show. Listen to the Sarah and Vinnie full show podcast on the Odyssey app and Apple Podcasts and Spotify, wherever you get your podcasts from. But try that Odyssey app, Odyssey.
What's up, everyone? This House Report is brought to you by Sarah and Vinnie on YouTube.
Oh, I love those guys.
Yeah, they're great.
Yeah.
Watch video.
Look at Bob. She's over there posting right now.
Yep. Watch video clips from the Sarah and Vinnie Morning Show on our YouTube channel. Just go to youtube.com/@RadioAlice973 and remember to subscribe as well.
Yes.
Danielle was in today, who is a stunner.
Yep.
And you'll want to see her.
Yeah, on Bridge the Gap. So the 8 o'clock clip.
We lost those.
We did lose, but still, it was a fun appearance. And she was actually sitting in for a while. I don't know if she was on camera the whole time, but she was, hanging out. She's great. I just love her. I do congratulate Teeyona, who's going to do a third week now after defeating 2 celebrities in a row. But it would have been really nice to have. We've got to get Steven. I have to text Steven Jenkins.
Text him.
Oh, yeah. What the heck is going on with that?
How great would it be if she takes on 3 celebrities?
I find her delightful, so I think that if I don't want her to win, but it would be nice. She's gotten 2. It would be nice for Steven Jenkins to send her home a loser.
Right. Finally defeated by
I'm rooting for her to have a nice life and a happy day.
We can probably go deep on music with him.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. I just gotta be more hardcore about the questions. I need to find things, but we still have to be gettable.
That's why this is hard, because we don't know. Like the Scooby Doo one, I thought, I don't know if they've watched that.
I really felt like that was a Saturday morning cartoon thing for us.
Oh, I thought it was an after school cartoon, but either way,
whatever.
Yeah,
right?
I mean,
we
one
were
of those
kids.
One of those blocks where you watch cartoons.
Yeah, but apparently it persists.
Yeah.
Ruh-roh.
Clouds this morning, giving way to some sunshine later, and we should see about 70 degrees today. The time change is this Sunday. We spring forward. Just so you know, we spring forward. Oh, and not only is Bob's Movie Club tomorrow morning at 6, you need to watch Frankenstein and get in on this with us, but she also reviewed Project Hail Mary earlier today and gave it 2 out of 5 stars. So
what are you doing?
Why are you saying that?
I'm baiting you and hoping you will tell us how many stars out of stars.
I don't want to say.
She's not supposed to say anything, but she did see it and she did like it.
You can't say stars out of stars?
That's a good question. I don't want to. I just want people to go and see it.
And you don't want no trouble either if you want to keep getting invited to premieres with embargoes.
Yeah,
on.
Vinny, you're trying to get me in trouble with the motto, your motto on your shirt that I made you. You're trying to get me in trouble?
I would never try to get you in trouble. But I would like you to tell us more about Project Hail Mary. I'm frothing for the movie.
Just go see it.
Is it out?
It's not out yet.
Well, you could have gone last night with me.
I can't be out at night.
Yeah, honestly, it was. And I went to Oakland, too, because there was one on Monday night here in the city.
How long is it?
Oh, it's got to be 2.5 hours.
I don't know how long it is, but it didn't feel long at all.
Oh, I love that.
I was worried about that because it's a 16-hour audiobook.
Oh, there's a ton of stuff that happens in that book.
And I was so afraid they were going to, cut corners, but they got it all. They got it all.
That's great.
They even got one of the characters, one of my favorite lines that he says.
Don't do it.
Why are you saying that?
Just don't blow it all.
She's not doing anything wrong.
She'll do a full, when they lift the embargo on talking about it, she'll give us a full review. I can't wait for that movie. I loved that book so much. And honestly, audio books are great, but this audio book is
phenomenal.
It's the way to listen to it because if you've seen the trailer, spoiler alert for Project Hail Mary, but not a huge one. It's in the trailer. He meets an alien, and obviously the way of communication is different, and the voice of the alien was incredibly portrayed in the audiobook. Like it's real. I really feel like that gave me a sense of what was happening more than just reading it would have.
You guys should go see it. If you want, I'll pick it for Bob's Movie Club, so you have to go see it.
I will definitely go see this because I love
when
the
it
book
comes out.
so much.
Yeah.
So
March
I will
20th.
see it. Okay, I teased you with this story, and so here it is. This couple got together. Rosalind Engelman was just 15 when she met her future husband, Irwin. This was in 1953.
Oh.
They're old people.
It doesn't seem that old.
The two were set up by a mutual friend, and when Irwin, then 19, came to pick her up at her family's home in the Bronx, I certainly had not dated anyone like the tall, dark, and handsome man in the navy blue suit with a briefcase who came to my door. 19. In a suit.
And she's 15.
And she's 15.
And they're like, oh, you guys would be a perfect match. You're both teenagers.
And they married and have been together for 70 years. These are them. These are the two right there. They look exactly like the old people you would imagine.
When did we put in place the whole age of consent thing? So they were
No
in the
idea.
Bronx, because honestly, like, I'd be a little bit like, hey, 19-year-old, get away. Hey, 19, get away from that 15-year-old. She's not legal. What do they say? 16 will get you 20?
I don't know. I mean, we certainly know that a lot of the old rock songs that we've listened to through the years,
Christine.
they didn't
16.
age well.
No.
They didn't age well at all. But this lady, she's been married for nearly 70 years. And her number one rule for a lasting relationship is very simple.
Drum roll.
Let's see. She says, this is like, it comes down to one piece of advice for her.
Okay.
Try to understand the other person. It can come into play in many ways, whether it's something they like that you should try to show interest in so that the two of you can have at least a mutual respect for example, a music. Like she says she likes classical and he liked opera, and she learned to like opera and he learned to like classical so that they could at least be in the same space while enjoying the things that they love.
But try to understand the other person.
Try to understand and I can see it. This comes into play in a million ways in my own life. I'm sure in your life, and maybe, who knows, maybe Susan was like, I'm going to let her leave the airport by herself and leave me here because I know who she is and how she is, and this is what she needs.
Yeah.
Right now.
Yes.
I understand that.
Yes. I brought it up to him yesterday because he thinks it's so funny that we're talking about it.
Why does he think it's funny?
He just keeps. Yep. What do you mean? It is funny.
It is funny, but I'm curious.
But I think he would be like, that wasn't funny.
That wasn't funny. I cried and cried and cried.
But that's exactly where I'm going. I said, Vinnie asked, well, did Susan suggest that you go? And I said, no, of course he didn't suggest that I leave him at the airport. And I said, but you weren't mad. And he said, no, because I understood. Like, I also wanted to go home.
Right.
Yeah. Like, I understood.
Somebody's got to stay here waiting for the suitcase to show up.
That's
I
my
guess
man.
it's me.
That's my man.
No,
man.
it is really understanding. I mentioned it to Christina and she was like, I would kill you. And I was like, I also would be very mad. I would be furious. Like, you can't. We're on a trip together. This luggage of ours is ours. We both have to wait for it. We're both grown ups. We'll go home together when we get our luggage.
Susan brought up one other detail of the story that I left out.
Oh,
Okay.
here we
It
go.
was a group trip. There was probably like 6 or 7 of us that all went to Chile to visit our friend's hometown. And he was the only one who didn't make it on the flight.
Oh, he was fully. You guys just ditched him.
We all abandoned him. And other people were waiting for their checked bags too. And it was like he missed it by 1 minute, like getting the bag and then rechecking it. And they were like, oh, it's too late. We're not taking checked bags anymore.
Well, maybe this will save you some time in couples counseling. Try to understand the other person. This is 70-year married lady. This is her advice. Try to understand. I do think that's an important thing.
That's important in not just
All
your
relationships.
That's the most important thing about humanity
Try
moving
to
forward.
hear the other person and try to understand what they're conveying,
And that's
what their
like,
needs are.
When we go into couples counseling, I've definitely been like, look, there's certain things because you and I are like not alike when it comes to alcohol and what it's done to my life versus what it's done to yours. I'm extra careful about certain things, and I'm coming from a completely different perspective when you say we're going to spend the night in someplace for 3 days. I have to think about, should I be at a place where everyone's drinking for 3 days? I don't think I should. I don't want to. It makes me feel uneasy. And if I can't sleep, God knows I've been walking around in the middle of the night and found a bottle. I have. Not recently, but back in the day. And gone, this makes perfect sense. I mean, it's 2 a.m. Like,
that little voice inside your head.
Who's going to know, right?
Right. I'll sleep it off. Back to business as usual.
Try to understand the other person, ladies and gentlemen. It might save your marriage. The creepiness problem with personalized ads is turning shoppers away from brands. This is the thing that I find wrong with social media ads in general, is that if you search something on your computer, you will now get a targeted ad directly into your feed.
Yep.
And I find it creepy as well. I don't like it.
It just shows me that I'm not alone on here.
It's all interconnected.
I'm being paid attention to.
Right. It feels invasive. And so I suggest, if you are thinking about advertising, try radio.
Yeah, try radio. Thank you.
Thank you, Bob. Our text number is 800-400-3697. And Bob's on the show with a couple of your texts before we game our way out of here.
Sarah,
What'd
thanks
I
for the
do?
spoiler right before I read Project Hail Mary. I mean, you said spoiler alert.
I said spoiler like 5 times, and I said it's revealed in the trailer.
People are excited about it. I wouldn't even let Susan watch the trailer. We went to see a movie a few months ago. Or no, when we went to see the Stranger Things finale in the movie theater. They played a bunch of trailers before, of course. And I made him cover his eyes for all of them. I'm like, don't look.
Oh.
I was going to ask you that. So he went with you last night?
Yes.
Oh, okay, good. Because I was going to say, that's a late night and you were alone in Oakland.
No, he was with me and he loved it.
All right.
But that's all we're going to say about that.
Has he read the book already?
No.
Okay.
But he's
so
like,
it was
should I
all-
read it now?
Oh, no.
I'm like,
sure.
well, I don't know. Reading the book really spoils the movie, you know?
Yes.
Not just in this case, but in all cases. You're always like, the whole time I was like, oh, well, I was comparing.
This is going to happen.
In
Yeah.
the book,
Gonna happen.
there's a reveal that is, it took my head clean off, and I loved it so very much. And I can't wait to see how they portray this, and if they're able to have that reveal with the same impact, because it really did leave me going, oh my God.
We are going to dispassionately do what we need to do to save this world.
Don't say anything else.
Okay.
Also, this is not an ad. This is just something. Happens to be a book that all 3 of us are very into.
Yes.
Yes.
Some of us missed the airport story. I even listened to the podcast, Diane listening on Odyssey, while driving back to California from Arizona. Long story short, I left Susan at the airport because we were going to miss our connecting flight and we had a checked bag that we were waiting for. And I said,
To go through customs.
I made up some reason why I needed to go ahead. And it made sense at the time, but really I just wanted to go home. So
It is funny to look back on decisions that you've made that in the moment seem rational. And then you look at them again and go, why did I ever think that was a cool thing to do?
Yeah.
Like, why did I do that to this person or for that reason?
If he's not harboring any resentment about it, though, that's great.
It's incredible.
That is
actually.
really great and incredible. That's the guy to marry for sure. Like, no resentment whatsoever.
I mean, harboring resentment is not a good thing.
It
You
is
shouldn't
not.
be doing that.
You're right.
Even if someone does wrong you, let it go. Let it go. Do I get
Or
$60 million for
let
that?
the person go. If you're like, I can't be treated like that,
Yeah.
and I'm
Right.
going to hold that in me going forward, then maybe. So I guess you guys are right for each other.
If I'm always abandoning him and he doesn't like to be abandoned, then he should leave me
He
for
should,
sure.
yes.
But I won't do it again, I swear, unless I'm really, really tired.
Yes. And then you should just go. Maybe he was like, I don't want to listen to her whining about it.
You
All
want
right, you guys wanna play a game?
Yeah, let's do
I would
it.
love to.
All right, let's do it. Vinny, you get to choose today. You want to play How Old's That Guy or When Did That Happen?
When did that happen?
When did that happen? Abe Lincoln was inaugurated as our 16th president.
Oh, man. I don't like when you pick ones that are going to embarrass me when I don't know the answer.
I don't know this one either.
Really?
I don't think so.
Well, think about
Who's
what was
first?
happening at the time. I'm going to make Bob go first.
Does it start with a 18 or a 19?
Really? Oh, man. The 1900s were so long ago. It starts with an 18. I'm going to give you that.
You did not do that.
I did just do that.
1817.
1817.
I'm going to say 1865.
You're the closest. It's 1861. It was a couple years before the Civil War. That's a point for Vinnie. Good job.
I was in the area.
You were, very much so. Martha Stewart was released from Camp Cupcake, more formally known as the Alderson Federal Prison Camp.
They called it Camp Cupcake?
Yeah.
Is that because it was a bougie prison?
Yeah.
It's kind of misogynistic.
She led like a
Gardening
knitting
classes,
circle. Yeah.
She made a garden there. They grew their own vegetables and stuff.
It was a white-collar crime kind of place.
You know, Martha Stewart and I are good friends now since I met her at the Super Bowl Media Day.
Yes, yeah.
So I don't want you guys talking any trash on my good friend.
Oh my God.
Okay.
I would never talk trash about Martha Stewart. I love her. I just got a big shipment of her paint in. All right, Bobby, what do you think?
What did you just say?
Oh, actually, you're going to go first. I buy her, she has these
Is
great.
that for your dots?
Yes.
Oh.
She does these beautiful finishes and stuff. They're great. I got a bunch of stuff from Martha Stewart yesterday. I will not argue with you on Martha Stewart. Your friend Martha Stewart.
2005.
05, says Vinnie.
04.
It was exactly 05. That's another point for you, Vinnie.
Well done, Vincenzo.
What?
The Batman hit theaters. That's the one with emo Batman, Robert Pattinson. You're first, Bob. When did that come out? When did that happen?
2017?
2017. What do you think, Ben?
2019.
2022. That's another point for it. Oh, that was only 4 years ago. Hard to believe. Next up, Disney's animated classic Cinderella was released. I think, is it Bob's turn?
Animated? The animated
yes,
one?
Yes, the animated classic Cinderella was released. The original.
Oh my gosh.
When did that happen, Bobby? Actually, I think it is Vinnie first. Is it Vinnie first?
1920.
1920, says Vinnie.
1921.
It is 1950. And that's, you're on the board, Bobby. And I'll do this one because of Bob's Movie Club. John Candy dies of a heart attack.
Oh.
Of course, we saw him in Trains, Planes, and Automobiles with Steve Martin. John Candy dies of a heart attack. When did that happen, Vinnie?
So I don't have any idea. It feels like a long time ago, though. So I could very well be way wrong. I'm going to say 2001.
01. What do you think, Bob?
I'll say 2000.
It was 1994. That's another point for Bob, but it doesn't matter by a score of 4 plus a perfect answer. El Campeón rides again.
Good job, Vinny.
Congratulations,
You're
Vinny.
so smart
At least
and
someone from
pretty
Gen
and
X won today. Danielle.
that color looks so good on you.
Yeah.
Just as I'm wearing my sweatshirt from you.
I love it.
Goodbye. Keep it here on Alice all day. We have your chance to win tickets to see Charlie Puth, Louis Capaldi, and Demi Lovato. All those tickets all at once. Mason and Jane have more code words, 1205 and 505. And don't forget to watch Frankenstein. It's streaming on Netflix, right? Mm-hmm. So that you can be in. This is the new version. There's like, when you say Frankenstein into your TV, like 50 different versions come up. You want to say like Guillermo del Toro's Frankenstein 2025. And then you'll find it.
You kind of grossed me out with your whole, Frankenstein's so hot. Like,
yeah, he's super hot.
no, he's not.
There he is.
What are you talking about?
I'm weirdly attracted to monsters.
It's Jacob Elordi. I mean,
Yeah, the whole time.
What does that mean?
With weird like muscle striations and stuff. And those that weird little diaper pants that
and
he's
stupid
wearing.
weird
It's great.
skin.
I love it.
Ah!
So good. Tomorrow morning, 6 a.m., we'll be talking about that in Bob's Movie Club. Have a great day. Survivor's on tonight for those of you who are allowed to stay up past 7 o'clock at night. And we'll see you back here on Thursday.
Thank you.